recycle, gotta hack it, collect and select. Show me your best set, crystals, blisters, it's all over now. Cycle cane, Yosuke needs some more candy cane, Colgate, Colbert freak, you gotta hack it. Mr. Twister, moist with the moisture. Take it up, step aside and see the water effect. It's effect, take it out to the moon. Brainwave, name recycle, gotta hack it, collect and select. Show me your best set, crystals, blisters, it's all over now. Cycle cane, Yosuke needs some more candy cane, Colgate, Colbert freak, you gotta hack it. Mr. Twister, moist with the moisture. Take it up, step aside and see the water effect. It's effect, take it out to the moon. Fact is effect, take it out to the moon. Morning rays, hairspray queens, gets on the way to the nest, the west. Artist, they once had a dream. Bells of society, the shells of the unity. Coronet and spin as the sound flows. Follows to their home, dragged by the power of the dream. That power is yet unknown. Morning rays, hairspray queens, gets on the way to the nest, the west. Honest, they once had a dream. Bells of society, the shells of the unity. Coronet and spin and the sound flows. Follows to their home, dragged by the power of the dreams. That power is yet unknown.
Okay, I'm back. Hey guys. Oh my god. Anyway. Oh, wait, hold on. What's happening? There we go. That's what's happening. Okay. Yeah, so let's go ahead and turn on the music for this game. I'm so sorry about the sound stuff, guys. Let's get started, shall we? And by guys, I mean Carbon, because I feel like you're the only one that stuck around. Karen Cardin, I know, is from the waifu Discord. But, oh, you are around still? Awesome! Good to still have you. I'm still trying to figure out who else I thought, because I thought there's a lot of people on Hobbs' Discord who, didn't you already, like, resub a bit ago? How are you resubbing again?
That was the 11th month one.
Oh, so this is the 12-month streak one? Yeah. Guys, I've been an affiliate for 12 months, apparently. That happened at some point, and I completely missed that anniversary stream. So, woohoo! Did no one claim that big, fat 500-point waifu that I rolled? By the way. I should have just claimed her. I mean, I prefer my Genshin claim personally, but that was a pretty fat claim that nobody got. Lost to the void forever. I didn't even catch like who they were. I was hoping someone would know. All right. Oh, Rango.
What?
Why isn't the sound working? It was working. Y'all don't hear sound, do you?
We do not hear the game sound.
Okay, hold on. Let me just do that for today.
Don't let the beat stop. I wanna see
That's really loud for me, though, so... Was that? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, we're just gonna do that. I'm just doing it through the desktop sound instead of the capture card that's in the mixer. Or at least it's supposed to be its own thing in the mixer, and it's not working. But I got it working on desktop, so we'll just stick with that for tonight. Oh my god. Catch him! Hey, Carbon, what's up? I feel like I haven't talked to you in forever. Which is sad, because I feel like for the longest time I was basically talking to you, like, on a daily basis. Yeah, so basically, we are on to the current Game Masters, because apparently Shinjuku doesn't exist, and the Shinjuku Reapers have taken over the Shibuya games. So... Or wait, other way around. Never mind. Anyway. Okay, so let's do this side quest. We're on day 5, so the game for today has the same as week 1, where like if the last place people win, then they get like a proportional amount of points that could potentially put them in first place. And like first place people, if they finish first, aren't gonna get as many points, that kind of thing. So we're actually in second place, I think, for this week. I'd have to check.
Hey,
Oh, hey, oh, it's you kids. I actually don't remember what voice I gave this guy, because I haven't had he hasn't talked to us since week 1. Got some good stuff for you today. Oh, who's that? What are you doing back here? Nice to meet you too, Ryoji. How are those followers of mine selling? Flowers of mine selling, wow. Hey, Stream Elements knows that I'm streaming now, guys. That's exciting. I'm still confused by these days. Is it actually like days or in-game days? It's in-game days. And it just, the timing of the missions you do on a daily basis work out to be like a nice ideal stream length. So I've just been playing one day of the game, like one stream at a time, if that makes sense what I just said. It's just worked out perfectly that like I can stream one in-game day per day of streaming. But yeah, because the game and a Reaper game takes place over a week, so it's a 7-day long game. But we lost the first week, so we weren't last place, but we didn't get first place, so we couldn't wish ourselves back to life, so we're still in this limbo Reaper environment. So we're still playing for another week. It's essentially the idea of how this game works. And we're on day 5 of week 2. So I hope that makes sense. Just let me know if it doesn't. I know I'm always weird about explaining things. Nice to see you too, Ryoji. How are those flowers of mine selling? What does it look like? I've got a bunch of them lying around. Best sell them early, or they'll wilt. Make sure they're gone by the end of the day. I'd hope you had sold them all yesterday, but here we are. Have you thought about not forcing your junk on me in the first place? Can't say that I have. Besides, you're the one who insisted on doing everything yourself. Fine, a man repays his debts, and I do owe you for everything. Who's he? Hell if I know. Thanks. I'll be back later to check on you. Oh, man. Damn it. Why do I have to get saddled with this? Hey, you kids got some time to spare?
Wait, hold up.
Absolutely not. We're super busy. And we came to shop, not work. At least hear me out. It's about a rumor floating around Shibuya. They say that if you give a certain special flower to your certain special someone, you two will suddenly share a magical bond of love or some shit. Sounds fishy.
Oh?
Guys, I have to disclaimer this every single stream. Beat's voice, I can't do it, and it's not happening, and I'm sorry. GB, what's up? How you doing? How's your Tuesday? Give one flower and your boo will take on all your pain. Give a whole bouquet and you take on their troubles instead. Oh, I think I've heard of that one somewhere before. And?
Uh-huh.
And this is it. This is the flower. It's almost impossible to sell. I'm driving myself crazy trying to get rid of them all. Get out there and do a little advertising for me, will ya? I don't know. This whole deal's shady, but we can't just leave a brother hanging, yo. Besides, we could use a breather. Let's give him a hand. We literally just started the day. Additionally, we will have to assist if we wish to access his wares. So you'll do it? Great. Sure, but maybe I don't expect too much.
Curious. By the way, this type of iris is the official flower of Shibuya, correct?
Don't ask me. Besides, the flower changes depending on where you hear the rumors, so it's not like it matters.
Interesting. Each location gets a different flower.
Hey!
So, what are we trying to get people to buy? Single flowers? Bouquets? There's potted plants too, if we want to try that. That's the excess stock that old man dumped on me. They're all the same to me, I just want them gone. Get out there and find me some customers. At least 5 to start. Tuesday's good. Forza Horizon 5 came out, so I played that a bit on Game Pass. And FF5 Pixel Remasters, that's right, you were talking about FF5. Well, it's tomorrow already, huh? And Thursday is a holiday, so no work that day. Holiday! Now we've got a quota? Aight, how we doing this? Not much we could do aside from imprinting.
If we wish to sell as single flowers and bouquets, it would be best to leverage the notoriety of the urban legend.
And for anyone who isn't interested in rumors, we can try the potted plants.
Precisely, although I remain doubtful that we can sell the entire stock.
Well, let's try starting with people who know about the rumors.
Sure thing.
Sounds good. Standing by and ready to scan. Silver, I need some music suggestions. What kind of music suggestions? Yo, okay, I'm gonna relink these people. Like, I was really liking these guys, and apparently they do a lot of music covers, of game covers. I literally just found them today, like 10 minutes before I started stream. So I don't actually know, like, if their entire, like, collection is good, but it seems good. They've got some Spyro music, Crash Bandicoot, lots of Zelda, it looks like. Yeah, I don't know. What kind of music are you in the mood for? And what do you, like, are you just needing, like, background music to chill to, or are you actually, like, looking for... oh, I also got my vacation moved out 2 weeks for Endwalker. Oh, good, you got your vacation time moved too. Like, I was seeing a lot of posts on Monday, of people being like, alright, vacation time moves.
Let's move.
But I don't know if, like, everyone was able to do that. We're just gonna make it around. Yeah, background stuff. Okay.
Sup?
You went through? Alright. Here's your mission. Okay, so we gotta fight stuff. Alright, let's go.
Oh.
Let's make it, hold on, I talked over. Defeat the noise with the symbol. Well, I was gonna say 2, but let's go with 1. Defeat 1. Seriously? That's it? That's it? Make sure you get the right symbol, though. Okay, so there's just the one.
So,
Lo-Fi Leah is a great artist on Spotify and is excellent background chill music. I've heard of them. Wait, GB, did you recommend them to me? Because I feel like you might have. Headed this way, not before you do a little something for me. And that is take down some noise with this symbol. Alright, so yeah, we're just gonna fight this whole area. And I just like skipped through stuff. Take down some noise with the stair. Normally I'd ask you to defeat 3, but just go for 1. Wait, seriously? I mean, I won't say no. But who would pay you off like that? And why? You gonna look a gift mission in the mouth? Don't waste your time overthinking it, kid. Just defeat one of these noise and you're golden. I'm actually curious if they don't want to give us enough points.
let's have a look.
And we might as well imprint while we're at this. Okay, so guys, should I imprint, should we imprint seagull flowers, the bouquet, or the potted plant? Can't believe she got injured right before the big match. What should I bring to cheer her up? A good luck charm would be too much. How about some flowers? Okay, should I get, so this is a gift to an injured person. So potted plant, or bouquet, or single flower. Oh, I would call it ponytail. It's just like a clip today. And just like a flower clip today. I meant to wear, I was in a purple mood. I actually had this other purple bat hat that I didn't wear during the Halloween season. But I wasn't like in a hat mood today, so that's just how it goes, I guess. I gotta balance this out a little bit more. I'm feeling like, okay. I actually forgot to ask, is the sound balanced for you guys? I hope it is. Okay, so friend is injured, I'm actually gonna see what all of my options are, just in case, okay. Alright, so we got this guy, we got this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just do the 4 for now. Oh, there's one over here! I'm not gonna get it, am I? I'm not gonna get it.
Okay, I can do this.
Yeah, purple's a great color. It's one of my favorites.
Let's do this!
I don't really have a favorite color,
Yeah!
to be honest.
Yes! Got him!
Masterfully done.
Done.
Thanks, Lord Brendo.
Nice work.
I need that penguin to like
We're on a roll!
die. Okay.
Aha! Take a ride!
Have at me. An adequate performance.
That's like a C+.
Ignite.
Light it up.
You're done for!
Okay, I gotta. Man, this is what happens when I have like the big weekend break between streams. I get out of sync.
No sweat for Fred!
Have at me.
How's that?
Masterfully done.
Take a ride! Ain't no stopping us now!
Nice.
Sucker! Keep it up,
Just throw a giant
Will
bomb
do,
at the
big
shark.
buddy.
I think
It's over!
nothing
you
can
say,
go wrong
Granny?
with that, right?
Quit it!
Ah! Fetch! Get him!
Yes, got him!
Masterfully done.
Light it up.
There we go. I timed it just right as the bird was swooping in.
Let's do it to it, yo.
Let our powers combine.
Thanks for the assist.
Twas nothing.
What'd you say?
What'd you say?
You're done for. Not bad, I'd say.
Not bad, I'd say.
Not too shabby.
Loading. Okay.
Let's move.
Oh, I did get that one. Nice. Okay. Erase one of these noise symbols. Anything else doesn't count. Oh yeah, let's go find one of those.
Gotta focus.
We're just gonna keep this going. 3, 4, 5.
I must needs weather this storm.
We got this in the bag. Yeah! Perfect timing.
Most spectacular.
Let's turn up the volume, yo. Let's keep it going. Hey, not bad. Just doing my job.
Come on.
Sucker. Yes, got it. Nice one, dude.
Every time I watch a stream, this game, the OST just continues to impress. The whole thing's great.
That was perfect.
I appreciate that there is no one battle song either. I mean, by this point in the game, I've pretty much heard like all the battle songs. But like, you don't get that problem where you just hear the first, 15 seconds of the same battle song over and over and over and over again.
Let's do this.
Anyway, it's great. The fact that you get a variety of battle theme music, and because the game encourages you to do like 10 fights in a row with the format, you kind of cycle through the songs instead of just hearing again the first 15 seconds of the same battle song over and over and over again. It's kind of nice. I actually like this song specifically. It is a little bit like angsty. Like I'm probably a little too old for this song, but I still like. Actually, I think Alex Bacala said the same thing. Now that I think about it, in one of his, he did a video that's like, oh, more obscure JRPG songs that I like that y'all listen to. I think this was on his list.
You're done, fool. Yes, got it.
Masterfully done.
Leave it to me, yo. Nice.
Music has no age. Well, it's just more that the lyrics are very,
Fell me.
Or me. Don't forget about me.
they're just on more on the ink side. Like, they definitely appeal to, like, young adults.
Exquisite timing.
But, yeah, you're right. They could appeal to anybody. Like, they actually kind of do. Like, I remember looking the lyrics up to this song. And I actually do feel like they apply to me a little bit, but not towards a, like, you. Like, this song's, like, singing to somebody. Or at least they're referencing a you. And to me, that you would just be, like... And, like, there's no one specific person I would be singing this song to if I did, like, a cover of this song somehow.
How's that?
I don't know if that makes sense. But the feelings of the song are the same. Even though I'm not feeling like I'm necessarily being like,
Keep it up.
I don't feel any pressure from any one person.
Nice work.
But I guess social norms. I don't know. Yeah, I hear a song 1,000 times. I couldn't tell you what the song is talking about or what the lyrics are. I try to. Yeah, I kind of am more about like the mood of the song, right? especially since I tend to listen to more chill stuff. But like whenever I'm doing like listening to rock
We got
and roll
this in the
whatever,
bag.
like it's definitely more just the feeling of the song, right? But I do like to at least like look up lyrics and stuff. And like learn what the song's about. You know, a lot of times there's history behind the song too that like the writers
Nice one,
or
Red
the
Tail.
lyricist cares about, you know, or
Nice work.
is, you know, deeply attached to in some ways. I like to listen to know at least like the history behind a song. Also, when it's a video game, it's like, okay, if I'm gonna be listening to lyrics, I want to make sure I know what the lyrics are. I'm dead. What a shame. Let's do it over here.
Let's
Anyway,
do this.
I like to know what the lyrics are if I'm gonna be listening to it over and over and over again playing a game. Just to be sure that I'm getting the lyrics correct. So I'm not like learning, you know, the whole misheard lyrics thing. And it's like the beans and tacos thing in Final Fantasy 14, right?
Keep it going.
Beans and tacos and beans and tacos supreme.
You know it pretty well.
I suppose.
But like, at least, like, I can make fun of the lyrics, but also know, oh, beat the heart of Savik, the heart of Savik. Like, at least I know what the lyrics are. So I'm not, like, permanently, like, messing it up.
It's over. Yeah. How's that? Let's keep it going.
Or the chicken tenders are ready to fry. Or give me some fries. Whatever people say the lyrics are, misheard lyrics. That was actually a really good one. I kind of miss Omega. The Omega tier is pretty good. Oh my god, guys, Pandemonium! Pandemonium for New Year's. Let's go.
Together now. Nice work.
That shark is so rude.
Keep it up.
It's over. Actually, Carbon, if you're still around, we should just totally do like just a chill music party again some of these days. Cause that's fun. Like the few times we actually did that, I actually did pick up some cool new stuff.
Let's tread carefully.
Chicken tenders. I feel like a kid on Christmas waiting for Walker.
Did I do that? You sure did.
I know, I'm just one of those people. So look, I wasn't directly affected by the delay myself. I mean, it was just kind of depressing to be like, oh, I have to wait another 2 weeks. But like, that's kind of it for me. Like, oh, I have to wait another 2 weeks. But it honestly is better for me. It actually is way better for me to have the 2-week delay. Because I'm gonna have family in town for Thanksgiving. And like, we prefaced it, we're like, hey, we know you're in town and all that, but we're playing this game. And they understood too, it's fine. It's not like we're abandoning family for this game. But that's what we were gonna do. But now we don't have to do that. So, also guys, I actually had to sign up for jury duty this month. So at any time, I could get an email saying, hey, you have to come in for a jury duty assessment. Actually, because of COVID, you don't have to go in anymore. It's all done on Zoom call. That's perfect. So my greatest fear was that, oh great, what if I get called in and have to serve jury duty, like, during and after the week? And now that will happen, because actually it can still happen at the very tail end, but I highly doubt that would happen.
I did it.
Hell yeah, you did.
I'm doing the thing where I'm not paying attention anymore because I'm talking.
Alright, get a grip, yo.
14, I trust the devs, so when they said 2 more weeks of no problems, plus now I get to play the Battlefield 2 for 2 weeks. Yeah. That, I feel like that's like what everyone's saying.
Are you ready for this? Like a boss.
Like they've set the groundwork of transparency and communication for so many years at this point that like they can get away with this and have nobody really be mad at them for Ah, you thought you were gonna lunge at me. But I was able to go after the other guy first.
Thanks for the assist. Sucker. Exquisite timing.
Oh shit, you weren't dead yet! I thought that guy was dead. He probably was doing damage to one of my guys.
Gotta get my head back in the zone.
But yeah, like I feel like what's interesting to me though is like the reason for the delay. Like the fact that Yoshi, I mean, we all know this. Like the no clip makes it really obvious that he's a micromanager. Okay. Like I was talking to Ray about this where it's like, I actually don't know. I mean, obviously none of us actually work under Yoshi P, so we can't know. But his like management style, I don't know if I could handle it. But he also seems to be a good enough of a people person that he can get away with the micromanagement level that he does. But to like, anyway, for that to be the reason for the delay, it's just an interesting reason to me. Like, I don't know. But at least he recognizes QA, right? Like, that's the biggest thing. It's like, he caused the delay himself, and he recognizes the QA is important enough, and they can't mess up this. This release is hyped up way too much that they can't afford to, like, they can't skimp on that. Ignore me for a few minutes, watch their teams, but yeah, no. That's no fun, actually watching myself play, like paying attention to fights. Why would I do that? Yeah, there's a right way to do it, but that's much harder to do. Looks like you're all done here. Go on through. Thanks, man.
I see.
We ought to be grateful to our mysterious benefactor.
Yeah, whoever they are.
Let's move.
Alright, we gotta talk to this guy.
Okay.
Okay, cool. You're good to go. You wicked twisters really are something. You know that?
How kind of you to say.
Just don't get too far ahead of yourselves, you hear? There's something off about him. Alright. 10k yen.
Let's have a look.
Okay, so, are the rumors true?
I hear a man was selling the flower from the urban legend around here, but I don't see anyone like that. Maybe that guy over there has some for sale.
Okay, I feel like buy the single flower.
Time to change your mind.
Yeah, it's the transparency. It's the fact that they've done, did you notice this was their 67th live letter that they've done, like, in video form. Like, you don't, I mean, a lot of people get annoyed with, like, how much they over-explain, and they spend 2 hours to explain something that should just take 5 minutes, right? Like, but the fact that they do that, you know, that's points, that's bonus points, at least in my book.
Should I get one? I don't know if it's the same one as the urban legend, but at least I'll make for a great story.
Oh, we got one! One down, 4 to go. I feel like there's one over here, maybe? No? Okay. Well, those people don't have to watch them. Yeah, no, I know people that don't stay up for it. Like, it's not worth it to them. Oh, that's the get well person. Okay, so who is this person?
Gotta focus.
My friend won't shut up about his flower from the urban legend. He says if it's true, I should give some to my girl. But I have my doubts about relying. Okay, you gotta give a bouquet, right? You gotta do the whole bouquet. I feel like we should do buy versus recommend.
Here's an idea.
I'm getting bouquet. The urban legend says you'll absorb all your love's troubles. But I don't mind. I'll take whatever feeling she's willing to give. Way to go.
The show.
We're on a roll, yo. Yeah, just need 3 more. Okay, we're gonna have her buy the potted plant. I feel like if it's an injury, like I don't know if they're in like a hospital or something, but I feel like the potted plant is a good way to go. I've always done buy. Let's see what recommend does. How about a potted plant? No, that'd be way too much work for her to take care of. But it's such a great idea. I've got to tell the girls about it. Oh no, I messed it up. How many is that now? 3, so 2 more. No, wait, let me do a different one.
Let's move.
But she's telling other people, so I guess, Piggy! Piggy!
An enemy approaches.
We got this in the back. Thanks for the assist.
Was nothing. Was my humble contribution.
Perfecto. Aha. Boom. Another one bites the dust.
Booyaka! Don't get better than this.
Or Recalco. Oh, look at those people taking a selfie together on the bridge.
Let's move. Gotta focus.
But I want to be famous. This sucks. My boss asked me to look into that urban legend, but could that shop's flower be the real deal? Manic flower just sounds fake.
Here's an idea.
Just buy it anyway. I feel like I should be recommending the bouquet. I'll just get one. According to the story, giving a single flower forces all your troubles on the poor soul who receives it. It'll make the perfect gift for my boss.
Right.
Basic cake! Almost done, just one more. Who am I missing? They're probably not here. They're probably in a different location. But I'm gonna just make around just to be safe. Okay, in need of repair. I could feel the blood rushing to my head when she dumped me. I gotta calm down and take my mind off of it. Yeah, let's buy a potted plant.
Time to change your mind.
Take care of some plants. You know, house plants. It's not a bad way to go. Taking care of a potted plant will definitely get my mind off of this. And would you look at that? They're selling some right over there.
The show.
That's our job done. Want to go see how the shop's doing?
Right.
Yeah.
Let's
Alright,
move.
so I feel like I messed up. I should just had her buy a flower. But... Hey, good job out there. Word's really getting around. Hello again, Ryoji. Selling those flowers, I hope. Yep, almost sold out.
Right.
Impressive! Who knew there was so much money in urban legends? Who are these
Oh?
kids? Nothing cures a broken heart like a potted plant. Don't mind them. They're just helping me out here and there. Anyway, you happy now? Or you got something else to gripe about?
Yeah.
No, everything's in order. I already made more than I thought I would. I'll be back when I find something else for you to do for me. Don't work those kids too hard.
Quit?
Please leave us out of this. It would be better if that geezer never comes back. Anyway, thanks for your help. Take this. Oh, thanks. I better get back to selling the usual stuff. Feel free to help by buying something on your way out.
Look who's
Alright, what do you
here.
got? One new thing. Let's have fungus. Spectral swords. It's actually very similar to what I'm having Fret do right now, but it's water-based, it looks like. Wait, can I not trade you? Why?
Ain't she a beaut?
Why? What am I missing? What am I missing? Why won't you let me trade you? Oh, I'm missing a lot of things. Never mind. So I got it. I need Azamaru pins and more Blizzard Bunny pins. And it's because that day that I accidentally sold like all of my stuff.
See you around.
Okay, let's look at this. Actually, I mean, I don't feel like I really need to like buy that pin, but you're not mastered. You're mastered though. Let's look at something else for you. Strength based. Bam. That's more bombs that I'm not ready to do. They're also bombs. No. I wish it let me sort by type. What about you, dudes? How is your week going so far? Well, like I said before, I broke my keyboard somehow. I don't know what I did, but something happened and my keyboard stopped working. So I'm, that's why I was having the sound problems earlier, because everything's was plugged into my old keyboard, and I just did everything that way. But now, okay, we're gonna do that one. Okay, let's give you a different thing. Beat. Let's try you. R1. Colt, what's up? So many pins. As a costume major, what's the best one? The best pin? Like aesthetically? I would need you to clarify your question. Yeah, let's go to the bus. We're gonna go to the bus station.
Let's move. Let's have a look.
Come in, come in.
New pin.
Thanks a bunch. Hurry back.
I don't know. I think personally I always lean towards like the natural puppy stuff. And the like here's the thing, the pins actually do match the aesthetic of the store. So like the Tiger Punks, like you've got like I'm gonna like name, I was gonna just name off a whole bunch of like mall stores, but oh yeah, Ryugyu actually I really like that, but that's more like that's like the traditional. Oh yeah, the Koenig. Yeah, there's I don't know, there's several brands. Like Jupiter of the Monkeys very like mainstream look, like they're the like kind of the normal. I'm not a big fan of Hot Fang. Like I'd have to kind of go through, maybe, I mean I could do like a tier list at some point, I guess. If there was downtime, I could do like a TWEWY fashion tier list. Like my version. We can't eat yet. Actually, hold on. So we did that one. So Scramble Crossing and 10-4. Yeah, we're just trying to get to O East. Oh yeah, who is, because I just got new stuff. Uber pin unlock. Yes! Allows you to equip an extra Uber pin. Please and thank you. It's about time. Okay, there's a bunch of stuff over here I don't have. A wrap skirt. What are you? I only have 8 points. I should probably... I feel like I need to save them. I mean, I've been saving a lot. I just haven't been buying anything. I have exactly 8 things on here that I can buy, but I'm gonna wait because I feel like I've got 2 other people I can unlock stuff with, and I don't know what it's gonna be, so.
Gotta focus.
I don't want to fight anything here.
What to do?
And yeah, we're going all the way to O-East, but we want to go here first. I'm actually gonna go back down.
Let's have a look. Gotta focus.
We're just gonna... Enslaved to Uber, careful. This is... Here's the thing. I'm actually really sad that they took the word Uber away from us because I liked using Uber. I thought it was such a great word when it first got around. And now I feel like I can't use it. Okay, I can use 2 Uber pins now though. Okay, we're giving you that one. Oh no, I can't. Interesting. Wait, what are you? Oh, you're another chain. Okay. Darkness-based. And that's a hold, an R2 hold. Let's try it. Actually, oh no, I should have saved my deck. Right, that's swap decks. Yeah, hold on. Let me save this deck, but I want to give him something else. We're gonna keep the old. Okay, so this is the new one. There we go. Are you saying people Karen on you if you use the word? I agree. Uber, like super, is a great word. Rolls around the tongue. I haven't. No one's Karen'd on me for using Uber, but because now it's a business name, it just feels like the context. I'm still gonna say it. I'm still gonna say Uber. But you can't just like abuse the word, I guess. I don't know. I had a defense boost too for Rinda. Oh, an attack boost too for Rinda.
The customer knows best.
Another firestorm pin. Hell yeah. Okay, so it's been time for this. So we'll definitely come back to that one. Okay, Kachu Blaze.
Thank you kindly.
I'm very happy to get that. Actually, hold on.
Greetings.
The shoes. Health resilience. If the team has enough HP when hit with a fatal attack, they survive with 1 HP. Okay, that's kind of a big deal.
Thank you kindly.
But I want to eat.
Let's have a look.
So we're gonna do that. Okay, we're gonna fight the shark, even though I hate fighting sharks. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, I let it hit me. Alright, we'll just do 5.
All right. Who wants a piece of fret?
Let's bring the pain, yo.
Like a boss.
So far, so good.
Let's keep it going! It's over!
Booyah!
Exquisite timing!
Booyah!
Adequate performance.
That's like a C+.
I shall end you.
Booyah!
Booyah! So far,
Also, I
so
remember
good.
I'm using
Let's
weaker
keep it
pins,
going!
so they're not gonna die nearly as fast.
Let's turn up the volume, yo!
Masterfully done.
Oh, y'all just got booped by Divapot! I hope you feel loved and appreciated.
Ain't no stopping us now! We got this! Thanks for
Shall
the
I
assist!
Twas nothing.
Gotcha!
I can't I thought I was gonna kill him a little bit fast. Like, as I'm saying, oh, I'm not gonna kill him as fast because I'm using, like, not level pins.
Doing my job.
Like a boss!
Gotcha!
Bye-bye!
Yo, you
I
alright?
think this is the last one, though, yeah.
Alright.
That was a long time on that one fight. I definitely should have ended that soon.
Oh, this is gonna be easy!
I got a rhino and jellyfish.
Time for a beatdown, yo!
I shall end you.
Say Duncan! Oh!
That was sick!
Yes, got it!
Not bad, yo!
No, don't turn around like that, lame.
Don't forget about me!
Ain't no stopping us now!
Most spectacular.
There we go.
Just doing my job.
Like a
With our
boss!
powers combined.
That was sick!
Nailed it!
Indeed.
Oh yeah! Say goodnight!
Alright, bring it!
I shall end
Ain't
you.
no stopping us now!
Most spectacular.
Oh, those all missed, Fret. Every single one of those.
Like a boss! Yes, got it!
Masterfully done.
No sweat for
I just realized I don't think I claimed anything, and the reset's in 8 minutes.
How's that? Let's keep it going! Aha! I'll get
Freaking chameleon
Great job!
is gonna kill me.
Splendidly done.
Let's keep it going!
I do it. I do it. I knew she was going to kill me. That was only the third one, too. I still had 2 more after that. Ah! Let me check. Okay. I'm just gonna do this real quick since I'm dead. Oh, I did do my claim. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Okay, let's open this menu up, shall we? What happened? I just died, that's all. Right, you're at 64 finally, so I feel like I can give you something else to wear, beat. Probably that. What am I wearing? In fact, what pin did I give you, Pete? I forgot. Gara Gara. Okay, let's give you some Gara Gara stuff. Oh, which is nice, because I was giving you Gara Gara stuff, so. Helping Hand. Oh yeah, that's the knockdown one. That's a chain one, but... Actually, we're gonna keep that one on you. This is like, Gargar is like not what Beat would ever wear, ever. Run ended at Garai. Oh, Gargar is the name of the brand that I'm putting on him right now. Same Beat from the first game. Oh, yeah, spoilers. This is Beat. I feel like Neo is low-key The Sims 5. You're probably not wrong. Yeah, dude, this is Beat. This game is 3 years after the first game. So this is like young adult Beat right now. This is like 18-year-old Beat. Pretty sure he was like around 15-ish with the first game, I want to say. I'm pretty sure he's like 18-year-old-ish. The other thing about Beat is he's not dead. So apparently he was just skating around and like all of a sudden he's in the UG. So the same with us. So Reno and Fret don't think they died. Because they're like, they're just literally walking around and like all of a sudden they were in the UG. So the same thing happened with Beat, same thing happened with Nagi. Like, we're pretty sure we're not dead, but we're stuck in here. And that kind of implies that we kind of need to, like, we really don't want to get erased because, like, I don't know. Anyway. Oh yeah, you were unbranded. Why did I give that to you? There's definitely better stuff I can give you. I'm glad I checked. Yeah, we'll just give you another one of these. Or should I give you... We'll go with Natural Puppy. Steely Resolve. Okay, yeah, what's the skirt that I just got? Slightly shortens the duration of the wear is knocked down, so it's another knockdown one. Style brand, okay. Knockdown. Enemies are entombed. Ooh, I should have put that one on at some point. I don't have natural puppy pants. Oh, there's natural puppy pants. Slightly shortens the duration, wears knocked down. Yeah, we'll go with that. Fret defense boost. Is there a better fret defense? We'll stick with this for now. Hey, Habs, what's up? Thanks for the lurk.
Let's do it to it, yo.
Oh, I should have waited another 2 minutes, because then I could have done my reset roll.
Oh yeah.
For my humble contribution.
Perfecto! It's over!
Splendidly done.
Thanks, Nagi!
Keep it up, Fred.
Will do! Beat buddy!
Ah, get him! Okay. Freaking birds.
Just doing my job.
Like a boss! Yes! Got it!
Most
You're
spectacular.
done.
Shark? I swear.
Oh yeah!
Maybe I should go ahead and put on the new fire pin that I got.
No need to thank me.
Clearly I need it. Madge. Not lurking yet. I'm sorry.
Keep your eyes on me!
Just doing my job.
Like a boss! How's that? Let's keep it going! Oh yeah!
I'm just doing a grind fight right now, so nothing too exciting. I'm actually gonna die in 2 seconds. In fact, I'm just gonna let them kill me. Are you still enjoying this? I'll get around to playing it one day. I am thoroughly enjoying myself. We're only just now kind of actually getting into story elements.
Like a C+.
Like just, I'm a little over halfway through the game at this point. Somewhere in there. And they're finally implying story stuff after all this time. But I actually really enjoy the playstyle. I think it's really fun. It's very fast-paced. I like the fact, I think I said this on past streams, but like I really like the fact that you're literally playing all 4 characters at the same time. So like most modern JRPGs these days, you're just playing your one character and then the AI, like your other characters are just like on an AI system or of some kind. But in this game, you have control of, so basically each button is a character and you have to coordinate when people do stuff and kind of swap between them to position them, you know, in different ways. Because the enemies, like, will grab your characters and you have to, like, free them and stuff if you're not... And yeah, they'll charge at you like that.
How's that?
So I'm really enjoying it. It's pretty challenging if you let the game be challenging. You can put it on easy mode so you can just play through the game. I'm sure if I played this on easy mode, I would definitely be way further in on streaming than normal, but you know. How am I not dead yet? I'm actually kind of serious. How am I not dead yet? Oh, I forgot I have Rosa. I need to change her picture. I don't have all of the white mages on Molly. I mean, Molly's not even watching my stream, so I probably shouldn't be talking to you guys necessarily. Also, I remember getting her and no one else got her. Like, she was pretty early on in the reset. And no one went for her. There we go. I finally died. Oh, Chihaifaru! We're gonna run away because I don't want to. I don't want to optimize for this fight. It's on me for I'm definitely biting off more than I can chew right now.
Gotta focus.
I don't want to fight that shark. I'll do these two. We'll do
Ready? Galaxy Brain, activate!
Waifu cord. Yep.
Okay, we got
Yeah,
this.
because it's time. It's the new... Dude, Daylight Savings Time threw me off so much.
We got this. Nailed it! We're on a roll! Ain't no stopping us now! Nice!
Just doing my job.
Like a boss!
That was pretty sick.
'Twas sick indeed.
Let's shred these punks.
Ah!
Perfect timing!
Chameleon!
Not bad, yo.
Booyah!
I'm not very good at fighting the chameleons.
No foes can foul me.
Again, why am I not dead yet? What is happening?
Ain't no stopping us now!
There we go. Which technically, I did take advantage of it since I don't get enough sleep normally. Oh. I forgot and went to bed at a normal time. Oh, nice. Oh, how similar is it to Persona Strikers? I honestly couldn't tell you because I haven't personally played that. That's one that I've watched other people play, but like I haven't played it myself to like know the nuances of the fight. Hi, Q. Okay, you guys are rolling way too fast. Hold on. Runeterra. What else do we got on the waifu Discord? Okay, I'm gonna roll real quick, you guys. Sorry, we're gonna pause the stream for just a second. I just gotta do a thing. Similar style, but yeah, combat is different. It's such a unique style. So here's the thing, and I know I say this like every stream too, but the first game had such a unique play style because it was on dual screen, and like playing it on the DS. It did the same thing. Like, I honestly feel like The World Ends With You utilized the full capabilities of the DS that, like, most games didn't really do. Because you had to simultaneously pay attention. You were doing inputs on both screens, and you had to simultaneously pay attention to both screens. And it sounds harder than it actually is. It's actually kind of cool because, like...
No, it's as hard as it sounds.
No, Rango says it's as hard as it sounds. Look, they have an easy mode. You can just, like, skip through all of it. But, like, what I thought was always cool is because in that game, you only played in partners. Like, you only ever had 2 players in your party. And, like, so you'd have Neku fighting on the bottom. Neku's, like, your player character on the bottom who's, like, doing all of your slashes and taps and whatever. And, like, Neku would, like, swipe characters up to the top screen, and then you're, like, inputting, like, your normal controls, like, for the top. And then there's, like, they have, like, combo moves and stuff where things happen. They, like, do stuff. It's a cool game. And I'm a little sad because it's so, like, ingrained into the dual screen specifically. It's just not gonna be the same ever again. They did adapt the game, so you can buy it, like, on the Switch and the PS4. They've remastered it so that you can play it normally, like any other game. It just doesn't play the same way. I actually still think it's fun. It just doesn't play the same, but they still have the spirit of it. And this game does the same thing. So this game, I feel like this sequel very successfully... I mean, it's kind of like how the Final Fantasy games all play differently, but there's kind of, like, similarities, right? And this game does a good job of, like, the play style, because it's still, like, very fast-paced and, like multi, like, you got... Anyway, I feel like I've been rambling at this point. I hope you got the point. But no, I'm gonna roll for waifus real quick, and then we'll restart the fight. I'm just struggling on this chameleon fight. I'm just not doing a good job. Being able to roll while streaming match. Hey, Carbon did it first! Carbon totally did this way before I ever started doing this. I'm always here for Deeds rambles. Great, I'm glad, GB. Alright, so many games would cheap out and just throw some bullshit up on the second screen. Right, yeah, like, most games just use the second screen as, like, the inventory. Yeah, like, that's your inventory, like, the menu screen or the cutscene screen, right? And then the bottom screen. Like usually you're looking at the top screen, and then the bottom screen's just you, like, doing inputs. Like, I don't know, like, it's not like it's boring, but, like, you're literally the dual screen, right? Like, I don't know. That's what I think TWEWY was specifically made to challenge, like, like, take advantage of that, and I feel like they did a good job. Okay. Oh, Vixie! Oh, someone else's. Sorry, Carbon. I was rolling while you were rolling. It gets kind of confusing when you do that. I keep pulling. Oh, Pollyanna! I'm probably gonna claim her just so I don't have to worry for the next 3 hours. Actually, I'm not gonna claim her, but I'm gonna like her. I'm also curious what pictures she has. She might be an investment, though, because that series is still going on. Here you go, Carbon. Oh my god. Hobbs. Ooh, she's got 6 pictures. Yeah, there's this really great webcomic, also novel, that's on, I think it's on the Webtoon site, called The Knight and Her Emperor. And it's, like, the best depiction of a female knight that I've read in a while. Like, she's not pretty. And she doesn't want, like, and it's not you're not like the other girls either, which makes it so much better. Like, she's literally just a knight, And she's really good at it. She's Brienne of Tarth, actually. If you look at her, she's redhead Brienne of Tarth is who she, well, like Game of Thrones version, not like, I know the book description of her is actually kind of super different, but she's great. And that's what this story is about. And it's really good. And like literally she basically becomes a knight. She defects in her own country because they didn't treat her correctly, and she becomes a knight under this guy who's emperor, and he's literally trying to just conquer the entire continent, and she's like helping him do it, is the storyline. Which isn't usually a perspective told in a lot of like sword and it's actually not that magical, just sword knight medieval type stories. Anyway, okay, so I didn't claim anybody, so I'll have to come back here later. Is Rosa available for trade? Yes. Also, Zan's probably not watching me right now. I'll come back at me again. I can't type with this keyboard, guys. It's just too different. Okay. Okay, back to the game. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm pulling a carbon right now. At least I'm not in the middle of a speed run, okay? Actually, he didn't do it on all of his speed runs. He was doing it on this. Okay, so I'll fight the chameleon one more time. There's the chameleon. Breaking. There you are. Fuck.
Let's turn up the volume, yo.
We got this.
Ah, so close. Yo.
Gotcha.
Okay, we killed the chameleon, guys. We did it.
Let's keep it up. Perfecto. It's over. Ain't no stopping.
I also sacrificed a lot of food. I was not grooving very well. Oh, you were about to compare to Brienne? No, like that is, if you're getting Brienne of Tarth vibes from looking at that, you are absolutely correct. I kind of would like to imagine that she is like alternate universe, alternate reality Brienne, but she actually gets to like live the full knighthood life that she's always wanted to. Ah!
Oh yeah. Bye-bye.
Anyway, it's good. I forget which webtoon app it's on.
The beat goes on.
If it was Tappy, I don't know if it was Tappy Tunes or Webtoons.
That was sick. Gotcha.
It could be Tapastic. No, it's not Tapastic. Or, you know, your choice of internet pirate, you know, webcomic pirating website.
Yes, got it.
If that's your thing.
You're done for. Did I do that? You sure did.
Was my humble contribution.
Perfecto.
There we go. I think this was only the two.
I don't know about this.
Okay, let's see if I can defeat this rhino.
Let's keep it going. Nice one, nah, girl.
Ah! Move! No.
An adequate performance.
That's
Okay, if that bubble hits me, I'm gonna be so sad.
Let's keep it up. Perfecto.
Okay, we're fine.
Ain't no stopping
Just have some frogs, some jellyfish. Again, I'm weaker right now because I'm using level 1 pins right now. I'm doing this fight so that I can level them up a little bit.
Let's keep it going. Bye-bye. Perfect timing.
Indeed.
Say goodnight. Got it. We're on a roll. Take a ride.
Follow me, yo.
Copy that.
Chase, chase.
So far, so good.
Let's keep it going.
That was close.
We did it, guys. Wow. I need to just put this on normal mode instead of trying to
Let us
play
take
this
this
game on hard.
shortcoming in stride.
Because I am playing this on hard. This is definitely a mistake. Hey, new pin! Don't miss your shot. Worth it. Okay.
Let's have a look. Let's move.
We're just gonna go. Oh no, wait, we're hungry. Sweets!
Oh, greetings.
Alright, B, we gotta get your style up. In fact, we're just gonna get everyone's style up. But I do remember you don't like that. I wanna give you, yeah, the taiyaki, I think. Dude, I love taiyaki, you guys. It's so good. Yeah, we're gonna go for that one, I think. Because that's the attack. In fact, do you guys like this too? No. Okay. Alright, y'all like the triple matcha parfait, so that's fine. You can like that.
Well, let's eat.
yo. Man, I am starving.
Oh, man.
That really hits the spot.
Come back again.
Alright, Scramble Crossing. Someone in here needs our help, in addition to
Let's move.
the MSQ. There you are, you're right there. I didn't have to go out of my way. Oh jeez, I can't get anything right. I'll never make it on my own like this. It's not like it's my fault though. It's all because of that stupid Ryoji. If he bothered to actually teach me a single damn thing, I wouldn't be in this mess.
Penny.
What's up with him? You think it's noise?
Doubtful. We have encountered him once before. We have already seen the inside of his mind, and it should be free of intruders.
Oh yeah, I think I remember that. He was posting those puzzles for Yoji, right?
Correct. And although he does appear to be troubled, 'tis an issue separate from any noise.
So, what do you do? I don't know, nothing? It's not like he's asking for help. Come on, give him a scan, can't hurt.
Gotta focus.
Alright, the key to success. It's been nothing but failure since I started being my own boss, but it's all Ryoji's fault. He's taught me a smidgen of what he knew. I wouldn't be in this mess. If he's taught me a smidgen of it, I wouldn't be in this mess.
I say.
He certainly is quite quick to shift the blame away from himself.
I think I should jog his memory?
What?
About what? About all the stuff Ryoji told him back when they worked together. But he said that the brother never taught him a nothing.
You sure?
Yeah, but do you really believe that? Maybe he just doesn't he just forgot. And doesn't even remember that he forgot. You lost me. Anyway, I'm gonna go for it. See what happens.
Show.
I ain't complaining, do your thing, yo. Okay, think about Ryoji.
So what are we thinking here?
Ooh, that was fast. There you go.
Try to remember.
That one was actually pretty close to just the default, letting the controllers do the thing. Alright, the key to success. Apparently I shouldn't rely on, oh yeah, too much work and stuff. Even a jack of all trades needs to help sometimes. You shouldn't try to, you know. That's it. I've had being treated like this. I'm quitting this stupid job. Hang on, I did learn a thing or two from Yoji. Like, how to advertise and get your name out there. I haven't been doing that at all. What else? There was also the importance of not doing everything yourself. I mean, I am doing everything myself, but what's wrong with that? Maybe that's just my problem. I need to think this through a little better.
Alright!
But once I'm done, I'm gonna be the greatest jack of all trades Shiba's ever seen. See, I told you he was forgetting something. Oh,
Right.
Way to go, man. Shucks, you're making me blush. Anyway, we better get back to the mission. Yeah. Alright, what do you bring to the table?
Let me think this through.
If anything, do you bring anything to the table? Where even are you? Yeah, you're those two. Guess you're on here and I'm just not finding you because you don't have a thing yet. Oh well, I'm not gonna spend forever on it. Hey guys, do you think there's gonna be any new books in the bookstore yet? Have they recovered from the supply
Welcome.
shortage?
Are you looking for something? Have a nice day.
No more books for you.
Let's move!
Oh?
If you're going this way, you're gonna have to fight your way through. I'll bring the noise. You bring the fight. Sound like a deal?
The show!
Bring it, yo. We good, Brindo. Oh, we good, Brindo? Heck yeah, let's just do it. We're ready now.
Get in my
Also, I need
way.
to give Nagi a
and
new
get
pit,
shredded,
though, so I wasn't
yo.
actually ready, but that's okay.
Just be careful! Let's keep it going! It's over! Hey, not bad! Just doing my job. Take a ride!
Ah!
Let's end this! Ain't no stopping us now! We got this! Time to get wild! Just not too wild! Thanks, Nuggy!
Follow me, yo!
Perfecto! Exquisite timing!
He loves that attack.
Alright, we won! Not
Hey.
too shabby.
You took him out already? I knew I should have made him stronger. Huh? Made what stronger? The noise. Just now, stupid. I wanted to make you work for it, but orders are orders. Wait, someone ordered you to go easy on us? Something like that. But don't think this makes you anywhere near a match for the Ruin Bringers. Good luck anyway, though. Melancholy, send 3 arching boomerang hurling at your target. Fully charged to launch the enemy into the air or knock the enemy down.
Let's have a look.
We're going to O East. But I'm gonna go up. Okay, so I'm gonna go up first and then head to 10-4.
Let's move.
Go to the just in case there's a song out in the store for us. I bet going to O East, like, I'm gonna have to come back to these stores anyway, is what the storyline's gonna do, but whatever.
Hello.
New song! Beyond Oblivion. Friendship becomes memory, and memory becomes a dream. This is an elegy for all grieving hearts out there. Actually, this is a pretty chill song. I might make that my new music menu song. My menu music song. Also, you don't really get to hear this song very often during the game. I feel like, I don't know.
Come again.
We'll come back to that one.
Let's move.
I just love the record scratches that...
Hey there, dude.
Oh hey, I could buy another one. I'm not going to right now though.
Just go with whatever feels right.
Why do I have 12 of you? Okay, now I don't feel as bad by you.
Fight the power.
Fight the power. Oh, should we buy healthy stuff?
Hey there.
Ooh, air in a can. It's literally just 6 style. Let's go.
420 calories.
What?
Air in a can.
Yeah. A taste of the Shibuya sky is sampled from 300 feet above the city and triple filtered for extra purity. Mixed for a neat souvenir, even though it's, you know, just air.
Diet air.
I don't...
428 calories.
Diet air in a can. Rango's going off about how can air in a can be 428 calories? I mean, I've said this before. Oh, I'm too poor. Guys,
What can I
air
get
in a
for
can is actually really expensive. Oh my god. I'm too poor to buy
Keep
air
eating
in a
healthy.
can. Okay, hold on. Let's go sell some stuff.
Hey there, dude.
Okay, let's see. What do we got? I feel like I'm never gonna use you. What else can I sell? No, I don't want to sell any of these. I think I've already sold, like... That's what I get for not grinding in this game. Alright, I gotta get ready to head to bed. Thanks for colorful commentary as always. Thank you, GB. Have a good night's rest. Always love chilling in your stream to unwind for the night. It's great to hear that from you. So, yeah, I hope you have sweet dreams. No, none of those silly nightmares.
Fight the power.
Alright, let's go have this air in a can, you guys.
Hey there.
Guys, Fret and Beat are all about this air in the can. And then Reendo's just like, really? We're out of October, no more nightmares. Yeah. Alright, well now that we're gonna be poor,
Let's eat,
And
yo.
now we feast.
Man, I am starving.
can't wait to
I'm
see
finna
the
have
stats already.
seconds. Oh, that
just-
really hits the spot.
Oh my god, Fret. They're all about this air in a can.
Keep eating healthy.
Thanks, GB.
Let's move.
Actually, we're just gonna go to Owi's. I feel like the storyline will take us to all of these other places, so we're just gonna do it. Oh, but I do want to go to 10-4 because there's one more side quest here.
Let's move.
Besides the fact that I have to go to 10-4. Okay.
Let me think this through.
We're also going to give Nagi a new pin. not Nagi, Fred. A new kid. Yeah, thunder and lightning. Very, very frightening. Me. Yeah, I guess we're not in October anymore, as you're saying. You know the deal. Clear mission, pass through the wall. I want you to bring me a flying high pin. It's number 270. Noise number 7 should drop one for you. You know, Nefast Raven. Oh my god. Looks like a raven. Shouldn't be too hard to find. Can't you find one yourself? Yeah, but I'm asking you to do it. Unless you don't want to get through here.
Look.
Go on, hop to. Do I have one? I don't have one. Alright, well, we gotta get on that. Guys, I really regret accidentally selling all my pins that one time. Well, I didn't sell all my pins, but I sold most of them. Not so fast. You going this way until you finish. You now going this way until you finish a mission for me. Leonidas, win a 2 reduction chain battle in this area. What? Too easy? I can add a few reductions if you want. 2's plenty, thanks. Get to it then.
Gotta focus.
Alright, so okay, let's fight the blue guy. I doubt.
You got a lot of nerve taking me on, yo.
I don't think I didn't check if any of these guys have ravens around
I think we've got this.
There is!
All together now.
Splendidly done.
Let's keep it going. It's over.
Gotcha. Leave it to me, yo.
Nice.
Let me go.
Ah! Get him, get him, get him, get him!
You son of a...
Ouch! This shark! It's rude! I should just go back to my favorite pin set.
I shall end you.
I shall end you.
Let me go.
Yeah, except you didn't end it! Yeah, none of these do knockback stuff, so this is definitely not the correct pin combination for this one.
Like a boss.
When I die, I'm gonna... Okay, yeah, let's switch this up. Open the menu. Alright, we gotta give you this one. Okay. Oh, you're mastered already. Why am I giving you that one? Oh, wait. Yeah, let's go with that. This pin is taking a long time for Rindo to... I've been on this pin since like for like 2 days. I feel like.
Now. Let's keep it up.
Indeed.
Ain't no stopping us now.
Most spectacular.
Perfect timing. Great job. You're done for.
Let's turn up the volume, yo.
We got this.
Booyah. You son of a...
Ah!
Ain't no stopping us now.
Most spectacular.
Oh yeah.
Time for a beatdown. Who's up first?
Ain't no stopping us now.
Most spectacular.
Yes, got it. You're done for.
Booyah.
Say good. Let me go. I can keep going.
Ah, get him!
This doesn't look great. Let's end this! Did I do that? You sure did!
Ah, our party is equipped to win.
All together now!
Many thanks, Lord Rita!
Nice work. I did it!
Hell yeah, you did.
How's that?
Masterfully done! Splendidly done.
We got this.
Ah! That didn't kill the shark! There we go. That killed the shark.
Was my humble contribution.
Perfecto!
Why are you not breaking free? There we go.
Like a boss! You're done for... Take a ride! Great job!
No foes can fell me.
Or me! Don't forget about me!
Oh, I'm out.
Let us tread carefully.
Take a ride! Ain't no stopping us now!
Most spectacular.
So once my pins regenerate, we
Was my
are...
humble contribution.
Great job! How they fight?
Nice.
Are we really gonna be okay here? Perfect timing!
Masterfully done.
You okay?
No, this guy hits hard. I should save my 200 drop for him. It, she.
I foresee no
knows?
difficulties.
I shouldn't assume, should I?
Now!
Okay, so use it on the fish.
Gotcha! Is she okay? Exquisite timing! We got this!
I love the arcade sound effect that this pin has, actually. The one I have spread on.
Quit it! That went pretty well!
I suppose.
How's that? Let's keep it going! Going up!
That.
Bring it.
No foes can fell me.
Or me! Don't forget about me!
An adequate performance.
That's Legacy Plus! It's over!
So I'm already at 200 now.
Victory is all but assured.
We'll use it on the scorpion.
Let our powers combine.
Yes! Got it!
Most spectacular.
Let's turn up the volume, yo.
Indeed.
We got this! You're done for...
Have at thee.
Yes! Got it!
Okay, so I just have to be better at dodging. I just need to get good.
Lend us your strength, your radiance.
Perfect timing!
Masterfully done.
Yes! Got it!
Most spectacular.
Exquisite timing! We got this!
Ah, what do you got? God, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead! I let him get a hold of me. Boy, whoops. What's happening? Okay, that was weird. Let's try one more time. Before I...
Okay, we got this. All together now.
No foes can foul me.
Or me. Don't forget about me. It's over. Ain't no stopping us now. Nice. Alright, bring it up. Thanks for that. Yeah. Perfect timing.
Indeed.
Yes, got it. Nice one, Rindu. Hey, not bad. Just doing my job. I got this.
Come on.
Gotcha. Perfect timing.
Masterfully done.
These punks is done for.
Thanks for the assist.
Was nothing.
It's over. Ain't no stopping us now. Nice.
Follow me, yo!
Perfecto. Yes, got it. We're on a roll. Done for.
Three minutes clapping, they should have brought that back to the game.
How's that?
Masterfully done.
Oh my god, I hate this fight. I hate this fight.
Everyone, about face.
Let's have a look.
See, now it's gone. Let's do the scorpion fight.
Ready? Galaxy Brain, activate!
Let's bring the pain, yo! Let's turn up the volume, yo!
Masterfully done. Mustn't falter.
Leave it to me, yo!
Most spectacular.
Oh yeah, that was pretty sick!
Twas sick indeed.
It's over!
Level up.
Done for!
Twas thy humble contribution.
Perfecto! Bye-bye!
Alright, bring it!
Let's keep it up!
Understood. Just doing my job.
We're on a roll! Let's do this! Howdy fun! Nice one now, girl! Let's keep it up!
Indeed.
Oh yeah! Nailed it! Perfecto! You're done for!
Let's turn up the volume, yo!
Within reason.
Feeling better already!
Time to get wild!
Just not too wild! Wow, we really killed it out there.
Could have been worse, you feel?
focus.
Okay, nothing new here. New arrivals in Center Street, though. Oh, right, because I got the thing. It's at the Donburi.
Let's move.
Oh.
2 reductions down. That was quick. You sure that wasn't too easy for you? Kinda? Why are you asking us anyway? Something about you guys feels off today. Dunno what you're talking about. Now go on through.
What?
I get it, but I'll take it, yo. Yeah, I can't complain about catching a break now and then. Even though it does seem too good to be true. I feel that, man. Yo, we got your damn pin right here. Yep, that's the one. You're free to go. Though I wouldn't be so eager to get through if I were you.
Why, pray tell?
I heard there's some nasty stuff in store for you. Thanks for the tip, I guess. Like what? And he's gone.
Let's move.
Ah! Okay, we're finally doing another prince.
The prince is just standing there looking all forlorn. What's up, you think?
Well, actually,
Maybe he's coming up with a new recipe or something.
Oh yeah, I know. We're all thinking it.
Oh, the whole deep and thought look is really doing it for me.
I hope he likes the present I gave him. Oh hey, it's the prince.
What?
Who's that? A friend of yours?
Yeah.
He's super famous. Do you seriously not know? I've never heard of him. But ain't celebrities usually more, I don't know, peppy?
Indeed, this is quite the departure from when we last saw him.
He does seem kinda out of it. I'm going galaxy brain. Oh god, he is not okay. He is not okay. Dude's got a noise problem. See what? Yo, Penny, you want it?
I suppose so. We can hardly leave him in this state.
Damn straight.
To the prince's rescue we go.
Let's have a look.
Alright.
A single flower. It makes me think of Iris, my old caretaker. Huh? I feel so drained all of a sudden. I can barely bring myself to move.
what an awful affliction. Onward I dive!
Oh, I should have changed my pins. I needed to change my
You got
pins.
a lot of nerve taking me on, yo.
No card skip this time.
Our party is equipped to win.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm not myself anymore.
All together now. Nice one, nah, girl.
Oh, this guy is not something.
Let's keep it
Oh
going.
boy.
Gotcha. Let's turn up the volume, yo.
Masterfully done.
Penguins. I probably should go after the small guys first,
So
but
far, so good.
Let's keep it going. Now.
Let's turn up the volume, yo.
That was perfect.
Oh yeah! Just doing my job.
We're on a roll. Say yes, got it. Nice one, Rin, dude.
guys, this is meant to be a fight, or they gave us 5 minutes to do that fight, and I was expecting there to be.
We got this
there
in
we
the
go.
bag.
There's the other face.
Such sadness, like I've lost someone dear to me.
I'm not doing the Tamaki voice very well. He totally has Tamaki's voice, by the way.
Indeed.
Oh boy.
Keep your eyes
Suck
on
that
me.
hand, Kenneth.
Yes, got it. We're on a roll.
Follow me, yo.
Copy that.
Just doing my job.
We're on a roll.
Ah, get it!
Masterfully done.
So much chaos, I could barely follow the screen. You kind of get used to it. Like, you know what to look for. When, like, you know kind of what each noise's, like, gimmick is. Actually, they kind of have more than one, a lot of them do.
Who's up first?
But, like, you know who, like, grabs at you, who might jump up at you, like the shark. I actually missed what he said there. Not like, you know, it's just kind of flavor in the story.
Thanks, Nagi. Yes, got it. We're on a roll. Perfecto.
Don't want to use this quite yet.
Let our powers combine.
Yes, got it.
Spectacular.
You're done for. Did I do that? You sure did. Perfect timing.
Indeed.
Are you ready for
Oh,
this?
that was what I use that.
Just not. I thought I
There
was.
we go. Actually, that was the correct time to use that, especially because I'm dying, and there's probably one more phase after this. No, there's just the 3. Alright. Just the 3. But yeah, that was definitely not a gold. I took way too much damage. Yo! Upgrade! Hell yeah, we got a second one. So yeah, this is another one. So, because already, there's another one before this on yesterday's that I also didn't get a gold, so. Poor shark, way to go kill the marine life of the Shibuya River. I suppose so, huh? What was that just now? As soon as I took that flower, a cold emptiness washed over me. Oh no! The flower myth is true! I must have been more tired than I thought. You can be as tired as you need to be. We still love you. Here, take this. I really hope you like it. Prince, I got this flower for you. It'll cheer you up.
Yes.
Why, thank you. It's almost as lovely as you, ladies. Now, if you excuse me.
Squeak! Shall we consider this case closed? Yeah, he's fine. But we never found out where the noise came from. It ain't easy being famous. No privacy, people bugging you all the time. Maybe all that just got to him. Yeah, must be real tough being so popular. Word. Yeah, so traditionally, every time we've helped that dealer out, it's always gone bad for the rest of us. And we end up going back in time and having to, like, do the opposite. Alright, so we don't want to go quite that way yet. Let's go to Dogen Zaka real quick. Drug dealers.
Let's move.
I think this was the store.
Come on in. See you again soon.
Welcome. Namaste.
Let's move.
Ah.
Hey, come on in.
Yeah, Japanified biryani. Biryani, I actually don't know how to say that correctly. I've never... This is like everything, look at that. And it's 800 calories, so... We're just gonna fill everyone up on it, just to see. Although I am probably gonna switch to the triple triad plate after this.
Man, I am
let's
so...
take one. Pretty tasty.
That really hits the spot.
Come back soon.
Alright, now we are super ultra full.
Oh.
Win a 4 reduction chain battle if you want through here. Now that's what I'm talking about. Wow, you guys are really raring to go today. You've got Moxie newbies. Too bad that doesn't count for much against the Ruin Bringers. Ain't nobody asking you. We found a shooter shot. Forget the haters. Come on, let's do this.
Gotta
Alright, 4 chain battle. Let's go. 3.
I'm all set. It's go time.
I foresee no difficulties.
No, double rhino! No! Let me dodge behind you already. There we go. Ah, you guys are the worst. Alright, well, I'm going after the bird.
Just doing my job.
Like a boss. Let's keep it up.
Indeed.
It's over.
Nope. Now you turn your butt. Is when you decide. There we go.
Exquisite timing.
Masterfully done.
What'd you say, Penny?
I'm behind him! Whatever.
Ain't no stops us now.
Most spectacular.
Nailed it. Perfecto.
Just doing my job.
That was perfect.
That's just the first one, guys. I have 3 more to do.
Let's bring the pain, yo. Thanks for the assist.
Twas nothing.
Perfect timing.
Indeed.
What will he do next? Yes, got it. We're on a roll. How's that? Let's keep it going.
Because I'm ignoring the frogs. And frogs hurt when you ignore them. Okay.
Oh, this is gonna be easy.
No foes can foe me.
Or me. Don't forget about me. You're done for. Leave it to me, yo. That was perfect. All together now.
Was thy humble contribution.
Great job. Nice one, now, girl.
Swear if you turn around.
Bring it.
Alright, we did it, guys. We didn't get hit. I actually did not get hit for that fight. Or at least I'm at full health bar.
No sweat for Fred.
Alright, I'm gonna go after the frogs. Oh wait, there's a chameleon! No wonder why it was dying! Stupid chameleon! Oh, I'm so dead.
Now.
Just doing my job.
That was perfect. Leave it to me, yo. Roger.
Just follow my lead.
I'll do what I can.
Just doing my job.
Like a boss. It's over.
Leave it to me, yo.
Nice.
Gotcha.
Okay, that's 2 down. Gotta do 3. We gotta do 3. Then we have to do a 4th one. I'm not doing so hot right now, by the way. I went from full health to like a quarter health.
Let's keep it up. Perfecto. That went pretty well.
I suppose.
Exquisite timing.
Masterfully done.
yo.
I
Great
should.
job. Time for a beatdown, yo. What'd you say, Penny? Follow me, yo.
Indeed. Just doing my job.
Not bad, yo.
Perfect timing.
Masterfully done.
Yes, got it. Nice one, Ren dude.
Okay, one more, guys. And I've got like a fifth of a health bar.
Lend us your strength, your radiance.
Uh-oh.
All together
Masterfully
now.
done.
There's the chameleon! Where the fuck is the chameleon?
Quit it.
How's that?
Let's keep it going. Doing more.
We got this.
This is bad.
Let's turn up the volume, yo.
Let's keep it going.
Woo! I did it, guys. We did it.
Gotta get my head back in the zone. Let's move. Okay.
Wow, look at you, winning 4 whole reductions. That gets you a pass. Good luck out there.
Our path stretches ever forward.
Not much further. We almost at Oeste. What's up with today's mission, though? Maybe when we get there, it'll just be congrats, you did it! I mean, I doubt it, but... we'll just have to go there. We'll just have to go there and see. Alright, guys, let's go there and see.
Rindo.
Oh, hold on a sec. Did I miss something? I feel like I got added. And I missed it. Inigo Montoya! Aw, that's too bad. I'm too late. No one claimed Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Guys, did someone at me? It's not a wish, right? I guess I can just search and see if like something comes up. Oh, okay, yeah, someone was just looking up my stuff, I think. Not a wish list. Okay, thank you. Although I might as well, I think it's been an hour since. Okay, let's go. Trials of Mana. Charlie the Unicorn. You guys. Up for grabs. Jojo. Ooh. Sojiro, if you guys want coffee. I'll go get Sojiro. Even though Charlie the Unicorn is a little bit of a novelty card to get. Oh my god. Anyway, okay, so now I've done my claim, I can go. I don't have to worry anymore. Hey, Rain Dude! Ah, I like... Okay. By the way, my snack for today's stream is a brownie! I have a brownie. It's delicious. I don't have milk to go with it though, so... What? I'm just gonna take a quick little snack break. Okay. Hey, Rain Dude! What's up? about this whole working together with Conan thing. Oh, I know you thought, I know you think I haven't thought it through it properly, but even if Conan wasn't involved, I'd still think it's best for us to do something, you know? Fret, I know we haven't seen eye to eye on a lot of stuff this week, and it's like, I really suck at these kinds of conversations. You know, at first I thought that we would just work themselves out. That we could just go with the flow. But man, I really don't want to get erased.
Yeah.
I know, Fret. Me neither. So I thought really hard, just like you said. And I think we should team up with Conan? Yeah, you're right. Oh. I thought about it too, and decided it was our best option. Was that really your decision?
Huh?
I mean, yeah. And so far as I decided to take Swallow's advice, well then, that's great. You know, it's weird. You're always bitching about this and that. I am. But when it comes time to make a decision and do something, you've got nothing to say. So I guess this is progress. Sorry. It's just, I can't spring into action like you. I need more time. And I'm sorry I couldn't make a decision sooner. Hey, don't sweat it, pal. I can't expect you to change the way you are. And hey, at least you came to the right decision. I guess. Okie dokie, let's hit up Conan. Looks like they finally decided on something. You good with that, Nagi?
While my fears are not entirely assuaged, I shall defer to Lord Rindo's decision. At the very least, I have relieved the tension in the air has dissipated. This is how a team should be. Friendly and peaceful. Or so I believe.
Alright.
Me too, yo.
How nice to have a kindred spirit.
Man, this reminds me of the old days. I mean, we ain't dead like the old days, but we're still just as cut off from the RG as we were before.
'Tis a limited life we lead. We are but birds in a cage, trapped behind bars and meticulously supervised.
Oh, y'all just got booped by a Beaverbot. I hope you feel loved and appreciated. At least y'all ain't gotta carry around those player pins no more.
'Twas my understanding that we did.
For real? How come I didn't get one?
Perchance you already did? They were circulating the RG not long ago.
Yo, guys, come on! We already know that these guys are pulling people from the RG. Anyway, okay, sorry. Oh, that thing? Yeah, I got one right here.
Huh?
Hold up, yo. The day I got my Sykes back. That's the same day I got this pin from my buddy at school.
A token of their affection, perhaps?
Doubt it. Why do you ask?
No reason other than mere curiosity. However, your tale does remind me of a similar experience of my own. I had embarked on a preliminary inspection of an upcoming Illustrious event space, and coincidentally came into possession of this mysterious pin. It was only after obtaining said pin that I found myself suddenly able to enter people's minds.
Hey,
Oh, what you talking about? Something juicy? These pins. You remember when y'all picked them up? Pretty sure it was last week. Yeah, the same day we started playing the Reapers game. Just I thought. I still don't get it, but I'm getting closer. Wait, so you do get it, or you don't?
I believe he means to suggest we've come to the UG because we acquired these pins in the RG.
Kubo did say something about it being, Kubo did say something about it being easier for them this way.
In which case, perhaps the pins serve less as identifiers and more as invitations.
Didn't Mr. Minami say something about your pin letting you turn back time too? He sure did. So if these pins is is the only reason we can use Sykes, what'll happen if I smash mine to bits? Whoa, slow down there, cowboy. Trust me, you do not want to do that. You might end up erasing yourself.
That hypothesis certainly holds water when one factors in that we've ceased to exist in the RG.
Huh, is it just me? Or does mine look even more different than before?
Let's have a look.
Alright. Tiger Punks.
Yo, yo, yo.
I think I bought out this whole store, actually. I did buy out this whole store.
See you around then.
I'm just gonna check that none of these are Tiger Punk. No, they're both Tapu Tapu. Oh, hey, there you are. A week sometimes increases the group earned. Ooh, yes, please. And thank you. Alright, took a few hands. Ba-doom. Okay.
Let's move.
See if there's anything here.
Hello, welcome.
To Coney.
Coney.
How about this? Leaving so soon?
What a shame.
Yep, sorry guys. Okay. Alright, we made it. Now what?
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting you so soon. I'll be borrowing your leader, if you don't mind. That's you, Rindid.
Huh?
Just me. Just you. All by your lonesome. So what do I do? Just head inside? Correct. You'll get your mission once you're in. Come on, let's get this over with.
Take care, Lord Rindo.
Well, here it goes.
Best of luck to you.
I'm by myself. What's going to happen? Oh. That felt like a gate closing on me. It's pitch dark. Hello? I can't see anything in here. What the hell's going on? Damn! Locked. Don't tell me. I'm trapped in here? Ah! I wonder if I have to play everyone but Rindo for this mission, actually. It's the mission. To obtain your freedom, guide the outsiders to the 4 keys and decode. Oh, this is like keep speaking and no one dies or something like that. Outsiders, does that mean threaten them? Fail and your imprisonment will extend until the end of the final day. Jeez, what do we do? Are we the outsiders?
Oh my, I had hoped my premonition would be less accurate.
We gotta get Rindo out of there. We can't get through the week without him. Shit. Where are these keys at? Ah. It's Rindo. You okay in there?
If we are the outsiders to be guided, it stands that Lord Rindo must be the one to guide us from within.
Let's see what he's got for us. I just got the mission. I think all the clues only come to me. Hang on. Oh god. Okay, what's this map? Tower Records, Scramble Crossing, Expressway Underpass, Tipsy Toasty Hall. Apparently there are 4 letters hidden there. I have to solve some kind of puzzle with them, but you guys have to find them. Sweet, now you know where to go. Okay. Alright, gang, where to first? Tower Records first on the list.
As sound a strategy as any.
Time to move it. Well, looks like we won't be teaming up with Kanan just yet. But speaking of Kanan... Hey, is Kanan in there? No, but she might be trapped somewhere else. I'm guessing our missions are probably similar. Maybe we can help each other out. I'll ask. Yeah! Or is it just yeah? Yeah, that's an interesting mission. Here's Tower Records, so, what are we supposed to do? Hear anything from Rindo? Hang on, let me check. At Tower Records. The key is marked on the back of the 10 numbered one. Whatever that means. The 10 numbered one. Something with 10 numbers. Greetings!
Stop!
Oh, greetings.
Whoa! Sir Kaya? If you find yourselves lost, perhaps I can assist. I will not be charging for fortunes told today. Smiley face.
Really? Why though?
Today's mission brings with it great uncertainty. It is simply my desire to put you at ease, to guide you through the leader's absence. I'll be offering free assistance to all players today. And if you're satisfied with my fortune-telling services and wish to utilize them at a later date, I look forward to providing them at my usual rates. Winky face. A surprisingly orthodox sales tactic. Call on me whenever you please. Godspeed.
What?
I actually kind of feel like I know there's so many characters I want to cosplay, and I'm so like really can't wait to cosplay. I feel like Kaye is the first one I would actually cosplay as. I just like the boat hat and the little flowers, the scraggly hair. He sure acts funny for a Reaper. They all act funny if you ask me. At least we have someone to help me. At least we have someone to help if we get stuck. So, shall we begin? We're on the lookout for 10 numbers. They've gotta be around here somewhere. So, this 10 numbered one is... Oh, wait, is this it? What you asking me for?
Well, are there any numbers present? 10 of them, perhaps?
No. Get your shit together, man. Okay, sorry, I pressed X because I didn't realize I was supposed to like be selecting something on the screen, okay? Hey, my shit's together as it can be. Where am I supposed to find 10 numbers in one place? Oh my god. So there's the CD store. It's probably the phone booth is actually gonna be my guess. Like a 10-digit number. There, this is definitely it. A phone booth. Keypad's got 10 numbers on it.
Curious. And on its back.
Huh, there's something here, look. A.
The letter A. I presume this is our first key. Curious. It appears as though it was better hidden previously. Someone has made it suspiciously conspicuous.
How we doing on time? Fine, but we'd better book it to the next place. Oh, it's Rindo. Maybe something's up. I'm actually kind of curious. This isn't what I was thinking at the beginning, but I'm wondering if, like, if the Pure Hearts or Very Beauties are teaming up with us even though we didn't agree to team up with them. Like, they might have agreed to, like, take on more of the challenges on our behalf, maybe? I don't know. Talked to Kanin. Her mission's almost just like ours. Nice. We can help each other out. Just with different clues.
Really?
Oh, that makes sense. We agreed to each do our own thing. And if we end up with some time to spare, we'll lend each other a hand. Professor Deeds, we getting on a lesson later today? Also, what's the lunch? Oh, this is brownie. My snack for today is brownies. Even though I don't have milk. I just want my brownie. I don't know if you want to just chat after this. You get me talking about something, I guess, and I'll probably do it. No, there's regular brownies. Actually, I do usually sometimes I'll swirl in like peanut butter or like I'll put in, like, I don't know, whatever I have. Like I'll do like peanut butter or Nutella or sometimes even jellies. Like I'll do like fancy brownies. But I don't put stuff in my brownies. Okay. Ah, that's a pretty solid plan, actually. Where are you headed next? Hey, team! Where to now? Scramble Crossing? Aye. No objections here. Scramble next. Oh, scramble next. Got it. Aye, dudes, away we go. Oh, got PB Fit. It's fantastic for this sort of thing. Cheap too, and takes away all the fat in regular peanut butter. I actually need the fat. So yeah, I'm all about like the natural peanut butters. I've even like made my own peanut butter, like I've ground up like the peanuts and stuff. I'm actually a big chunky peanut butter fan. But yeah, I'm the opposite of most people. I usually have to go out of my way to try and get more calories. So
Hark! We have arrived at Scramble Crossing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's Green know what to do next.
made it to the crossing. The key shimmers on the back of Liberation's Harbinger. There's a pic too. Alright, there's a chick. Nothing replaces chunky peanut butter for sure. I actually don't know that many people that prefer chunky peanut butter over cream. Like, I guess it kind of, so I actually like creamy peanut butter. I'll have creamy peanut butter. I'm not picky. I just like crunchy peanut butter. Although there are certain things, it does depend on what I'm having it with. Like if it's more desserty, then I might not want the crunch, right? But I feel like creamy peanut butter people are the crunchy peanut butter people are like not picky about their peanut butter versus, although they might be like more elitist about their peanut butter, I guess, versus creamy peanut butter people like cannot do crunch. I feel like it's like a texture thing or something. I don't know, man. There's the pic. I guess that's who you're looking for.
Huh?
Ah, what a drag. So we're looking for this chick?
Among this horde of pedestrians?
Sounds like it. Keep your glasses on straight, cause this is gonna be tough. Alright, where's Waldo? I think it's this chick. No, her hat's not pink. So, oh, I found her! Ha! There she is, right there! Get her!
A poor choice of words, but phrasing aside, sally forth!
Okay, so we're not doing any fights at all without Rindo. Okay, this is interesting. Yes! This is her! This is definitely her. Right?
Huh?
Or not? No, I didn't get it right. Nah, that's her. Bet my board on it. Oh, good. Sweet. Okay, so where's the letter?
Shimmering on her back, as you may recall.
Huh? Yeah! Son of a Noise! Heads up, noise incoming! Here's the noise fight. Yeah, out of flippin' nowhere! Bet it's one of them Reapers.
Agreed. They would never afford us a clue so easily.
Let's crush them!
Ready? Galaxy Brain, activate!
Alright, we don't got Rindo.
Let's do it to it, yo.
I am sad that they don't let us walk around with a different character besides Rindo, so I'm definitely gonna have to give a different pin to beat, by the way. Yeah, this isn't happening.
Battle is not yet over.
I'm getting pumped!
I also don't have a Nuber pin on anyone right now. That needs to change.
Oh yeah. Let's turn up the volume, yo.
Let's keep it going!
The beat goes on.
Exquisite timing!
Booyakah!
I'm getting pumped!
Ah, get him! Guys! I'm gonna die! Thank you.
You keep going, come on! Hang in there!
Yo, you alright?
No, I'm not alright.
Nice one, Nagar! It was close!
Ah, that was sad. That was sad. That was a sad fight.
Could have been worse, you feel?
Ah, I didn't have the waifu Discord up. Although I'm not supposed to because I already claimed, so I shouldn't be distracted. No pigs to fight today. I haven't fought a pig yet today. I'm sure there's one in here somewhere. There usually are. By the way, Thin Diesel, what's up? How you doing today? How's your Tuesday? Oh, did I say that line? We did it! Now we just have to, where'd she go? She was just here! That way! Which way? Oh, she went all the way to the statue. Toward Hachiko!
The show.
Don't let her get away! Tuesday is A-okay, nice. Good to hear.
Quay?
So just one of those, like, normal days, but, like, on the, like, it was a nice normal day. I know, like, most people, usually when I'm asking on Tuesdays, like, it's not like anyone's doing anything special on their Tuesday. Where the hell did she go? Don't tell me she had a train to catch. Cool it, yo, just gotta keep looking.
But make haste, time marches ever forward.
Alright, so we're playing tag with this chick. She's right there, guys! Got her! That's totally her! Sure is.
And there are no noise in this vicinity. Quickly, now is our chance.
Finally! Now where the heck is this key?
Shimmering on her back, as we have been told. Meaning, perhaps the satchel hanging from her shoulders?
E. Alright, cool. Just have the letter E on your bag. Bedazzled on your bag, even. It's got an E on it. It's got an E on it. That's what he's saying. A nice sparkly one. Well, that's good enough for me.
Agreed. Although I pray the remaining keys shan't take as long to locate.
No kidding. It's just rude making us look for one specific girl in a place like this. Aight, where next? Since we're just going down the line, the expressway underpass is next. Let's get moving! Ooh, got to work from home today. It's a little better than a normal day. Yeah, like, it's nice just being comfortable. In your own element, you have to, like, you know, dress up all whatever. I mean, I don't know. A lot of people don't have to. These days, you don't really have to be suit and tie if you're, like, going into work. If you have the kind of job that you can work from home. I feel like these days we've like definitely veered away from the full-on suit and tie look, that's for sure. Which I'm so glad we've gone away from that. We here, now what? Now we ask our all-knowing leader what's up. At the underpass. Okay. Discern 5 truths. Where the image becomes real. There's another pic, by the way. BTW. Sorry, I'm like not reading their texts the correct. Well, I'm already lost. Hey, come on, we know where this is. Penny?
Oh, I wish you wouldn't look at me in such a way. The scene in this photograph is the same as the view from our current vantage point. Discern 5 truths. The image becomes real.
Oh, is this gonna be one of those, like, something's different?
Perhaps.
Yeah? Perhaps what?
'Tis a simple game of find the differences.
Simple my ass. Yeah, that's not exactly my forte.
You two are awfully quick to surrender. With all our wits combined, we're sure to solve it in no time.
I'm actually really good at this game, guys. And I'll tell you why in a second. Wait, I just got something.
Tis the same picture as the one we received from Lord Windo.
Except with 5 locations marked.
Could this be a hint?
Sure as heck looks like one to me. Man, what is going on today? Think one of the Reapers is helping us out?
Would certainly seem that way.
No, I mean the other teams are. Oh, I don't know, man.
Could one of the other players be offering them financial encouragement?
Well, whoever they are, we gotta thank them for this little answer sheet. Whoa, what you looking at the answers for, yo? So we can be done with it? Ain't no fun in cheating, man. Let's just use this as a last resort.
I could not agree more. Now then, cometh the search.
Oh, great. So, like, we got sent a cheat sheet. But okay, guys, so the secret to the Find the Difference games. Now, you have to be able to cross your eyes. It's the whole magic eye thing. If you do the magic eye thing and, like, merge the 2 images into one image, the differences, like, instantly pop out. So let's see if I can do this. Although my screen's kind of really big to do that. I might need to, like, step away. Or, like, scooch my chair back. Let's see. Oh, except my headphones are gonna be in the way. Okay, let's see if I can do this, guys. Although I'm already seeing, like, 4 differences just from... Okay, this is gonna be too hard. The screen's too big! No! Okay, I'm gonna try it on my computer real quick. Hold on. Okay. Okay, so we've got this one here. I probably look so silly, too.
Sup?
Ooh, I think I found one! What? Where? Peep this graffiti on the street.
Huh?
Oh, wow, I totally missed that. Oh my god, Rindo. Way to go, dude. Nothing, but just leave it to your boy B.
He hardly looks pleased with himself. Or he certainly looks pleased with himself. Well, moving right along.
It's so tiny now. Hold on, let me make this even smaller. Ah! Wait, there's a person. Oh wait, are the people... Okay, this is what... Another thing making this hard is, like the fact that one of them is moving and the other one's not. Ah! I lost it, guys. Okay, well, that's not working, so we're just gonna have to do this the old school way. Okay, there's a thing right here. Oh, nope, nothing there. There's a dude there. How about this? How about it? Oh, obviously, nothing, obviously. Okay, but there's like this monkey thing that's standing right there. Does that not count? That doesn't count. Okay, well, fine then. Are these light? There's a light right there that's not there. Oh.
What do you make of this?
What am I supposed to make of it? Beats me.
Do you not see the lights here? There's one more than there rightfully should be.
Now that you mention it, it does kind of look different.
It doesn't look different, it is different.
You say something?
Not at all. Moving on!
Yeah, I need to, like, back up the screen. Like, the problem is I need to make it, like, way too small for me to be able to cross-eye this image successfully. I probably look so silly, too. Also, the arrow's in the way. Oh, it looks like there's a... Okay, so that dog there is also... God, man. Okay, they know the secret. These people that made this knew the secret. And they purposely put, like, things in the way. I've been foiled. Okay, so those cars are all the same. Are these lines the same? I feel like the sky's different, but the sky's moving. Why is this harder than it should be, you guys? It's because I'm used to cheating. I'm used to cheating. The sign looks the same. I'm gonna go ahead and click it. Nope. Okay, that's the same thing. This is a dumb image. That? Nope. Too long for my tip. Oh, hold on. There's like way more dialogue. It's not the same. This part.
And what do you propose is different? Nothing. That's what.
How much longer are we gonna keep doing this?
Too long for my taste.
Listen, so can't we just, you know, take a look? Take a look at what, yo? That other pic we got? The one with all the answers?
A rather heavy-handed set of hints.
Let's take a peek. Oh, you're seriously trying to cheat, yo? It's too hard. True. Heck no, I'm not cheating. Nah, I ain't no cheat, yo. I believe in me. Give me that picture. Oh my god. This is like a whole nother level though. Even the kanji on the sign is like the same. Okay, those corners are the same. Those lines. Aha! Look here! I found one!
We are all extraordinarily proud of you. It turns out you have some brains in you after all.
Pretty awesome, right? Don't pretend you're not impressed.
As impressed as one could be with a zeptogram.
Zepto. Oh, what does that mean again?
Pay it no mind. Some things are best left forgotten. Come on, we've not finished just yet.
I'm glad they gave that one to Fret, actually. Yeah, dude, yeah, but guys, the line is different. The lines are different there, by the way, because that's a right there. It's like a super dotted line, and it's a solid line. I will find all the differences. I want to click on the clouds, but I feel like actually I'm gonna click on no. Okay.
Preposterous.
Okay, fine. I give up. Find a cheat. It's not cheating. It's using all the available resources. Heck no, I got this. I got this. Nah, I ain't no cheat, yo. I believe in me. Give me that picture. Okay. I'm gonna find them all. Those are the same. This is the same. Actually, I'm gonna do... I know what I really should do. Is make this bigger on my screen. And then I can look closer. Because that monitor is pretty far away, even though it's bigger. I also don't have my glasses on, so maybe this will help me. Okay. Also, chat, feel free to chime in if you guys see a difference. I feel like there's a different thing here, and they're purposely covering it up. In fact, I'm gonna click just to see. Okay.
Preposterous.
Heck no. Okay, so that part's white. I love that, like, 30 minutes of my stream is just gonna be this thumbnail right here. Okay, so we got, how many bushes are here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, all bushes are accounted for. Or the number of 2, 3, 4. No, that's the same. Oh, I found one. Okay.
Aha! Here's one.
Where? I don't see none.
Look, you imbeciles. Look at the window.
Oh, you're right. She is?
I assure you, I am.
Okay, one more, guys. One more. I've got to find one more different. I feel like I need to, like, count these windows, too. I feel like... Four, three, three. 1, 2, 2, 1. Okay, so that's the same. Okay, that's the same. Is this whole column the same here? I haven't actually clicked on... No, I did click on this at the beginning. What is it, guys? Where's the last one? Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Finish? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so it's not that. Oh, wait! Oh my god!
Uh-huh.
I figured it out. Okay, how long did this take me to figure out? This was like 20 minutes, I feel like. I'm so ashamed of myself. But I did cheat, so hey. Okay, now that I've like moved my chair all the way. Hold on, I'm gonna take a drink.
Here, look closely.
What are we looking for?
This stop line on the street. Notice anything amiss?
Kinda, maybe.
I should think it rather obvious. No matter, we're now one step closer to our goal.
That's 5, which means we got them all. Way to go, team. 3 people always makes these games go faster. Oh, incoming R.
The 5 truths have been revealed, followed by the letter R. Tis still unclear how we are meant to use these letters.
Yeah, and we ain't got much time to think about it. But hey, there's only one left to find, and only one place left to go. Tipsy Toasted Hall, here we come. Ugh. I can't believe I didn't notice the cars. Like, I was focusing so much on the cars themselves, I didn't notice the space.
Here we are, Tipsy Toasted Hall.
Oh, what do we do here?
Let me check. At Tipsy Toasty Hall.
Okay. All 3 of you? Of course. OFC! I never know, like, if I should be literal with reading the chat. Duh. From east to west, from southwest to north, from northwest to southeast. So, east to west, southwest to north, northwest to southeast. East to west? Wait. East. I mean, this is different from you guys, but... West to north, southeast. When 3 lenses align, one will reveal your guide. Find the guide, find the key. What? I think the lenses mean cameras. So you need to look at 3 different places through your camera or something. Oh, so that's why I wanted to make sure we were all here.
So we shall each cover one of the listed directions. East, southwest, and northwest.
Yeah, and then see what our cameras can show us from there.
What?
But how are we gonna know what's different between them?
Indeed. An excellent point. Would we had some method of observing each other's devices?
Oh.
My apologies. Yet another sudden appearance.
I nearly forgot to supply you with the tools you need. That would have earned me a scolding, frowny face.
Oh, sorry, I like moved the camera, so I'm probably not even like... Ah! Sorry, I need to like fix it. Are we good? Okay, I think we're fine.
Allow me to update your RNS applications. It will only take a moment.
Hey,
Hey, it got updated. Updated.
You are now able to share your screens with your teammates while using the camera. Useful in the context of this puzzle, no? Winky face.
Hell yeah, it is. Thanks, man. Okay, seriously, what is with all the help today?
Let's just say a certain someone is working to ensure your success.
Winky face.
And who might that be?
Someone who has your best interests at heart. Just as I do.
Ah!
Well, best of luck out there.
We doing this, yo. Dibs on Southwest.
He says while racing northeast. No matter, I shall cover the northwest.
Okay, that leaves me with east, which is this way. I will forever be grateful. Like, the biggest thing about living in Utah is you become aware of your cardinal directions. Like, people give directions by, like, they actually say head east or whatever, giving directions to someone's house if you were to ask. And literally, I don't know anywhere else in the United States. Well, okay, so there's a couple states. Basically, any state that does the grid system for their cities, like people do north and east and west because that's literally our addresses, which is amazing. Like it's weird when you get used to street addresses being like, you know, 123 microphone drive or something, you know. Like it's really weird to have coordinates be your address. And I've had people mess up, like I'll like buy a package from somewhere or something and people will mess it up because I have a south in my address and they'll put ST for street. And luckily, more often, the most, like there's only been one time where it's really been messed up, but the times where they got messed up, usually like postmasters are able to figure it out. They're like, this is supposed to be south, like they just know. But not always. Anyway, point being, you're very aware. I mean, it's actually very easy because the mountains in Salt Lake City, if you're on, I guess it depends on where you live in Salt Lake City, but the vast majority of the population of people living in Salt Lake City, the mountain range is going to be on the east side. And then like the Salt Lake capital is usually like the north of most of Salt Lake City. And then, anyway, and then there's the point of the map. Anyway, so there's a lot of geography that, like, you kind of just learn, oh, that's the east side, this is the west. Like, the Salt Lake is on the west side. Anyway, I don't know. So, like, ever since kind of moving to Salt Lake, like, even going everywhere else, I'm still kind of, oh, so that way is north. Like, I've just become, like, ingrained to learn about, like, to pay attention to those things. And it's actually really good. I don't know. It's come in useful more than once. Which is why these maps throw me off because they don't always orient, like they don't orient these maps like by true north. Which a lot of games tend to do that way. Anyway. It seems like a good enough place to stop. Everyone good?
My preparations are complete.
Yeah, I'm here. Camera's rolling. Okay, I can't say that for all three people at the same time. I'm sorry. I don't have like fancy technology right now to do that.
When 3 lenses align, one will reveal your guide.
We have to find something on one screen that isn't on the others. Shit, I thought we was done with the find the differences bull. Okay. Here's Southwest. See anything weird? Okay, so we've got that camera there. I feel like I have to look at all of them first. Anything from the east? Okay. Okay, so look, so we've got, okay, I think I understand. Ooh, this is a whole nother level of find the difference. Holy shit.
Any anomalies detected from the southwest?
Okay, so, okay. Whoo, boy. What a day to... Man, a lot of my earlier streams, I'd have, like, so many people watching. What a day to have to figure this out myself. Okay. I'm looking at kind of trash bags and cones right now. Okay, so this is northwest. Okay, so okay. There's a bike right there. Okay, so the bike and the 2 cones and all of that is the same. I'm not seeing trash bags on Fret's screen. Yeah, I think... Yeah, because there's supposed to be... Okay, I think it's this trash bag. I think it's this trash bag, because we've got these 2 cones, those 2 cones. The bike's right there, and we've got this trash bag that's at this post. With the guy on his cell phone. Yeah, I think those, because those, I'm pretty sure those are the trash bags. There's the guy on his cell phone. Oh wait, no, I think the trash bags would be over here. So maybe that's not it. Or am I misplacing where the trash should be? Yeah, never mind. That's gonna be off screen. This is hard for me. Nope. That was wrong.
Is perhaps... No, that can't be right.
Nope.
Oh? This perhaps... No, that can't be right.
What?
That ain't it, dog.
I don't see Jack. I fail to anticipate the difficulty of this particular challenge.
Should we ask for help? You know who's probably around here somewhere. You mean Kaye? Yeah, let's ask him. No, I want to figure it out myself. No, I don't need any help. At least not yet.
An anomalies detected from this area.
I feel like I'm looking in the wrong area because I'm focusing kind of on the center of the city. But like, only because that's kind of the only thing that all 3 vantage points are looking into. I think I got it. Never mind, JK. LOL.
We haven't the time to spare for missteps.
Maybe we should go for a hint.
Yeah, you're right, Kat. No thanks. No, I don't need any help, at least not yet.
This is hard. Rango! Rango, help me with this puzzle.
You should have been watching this whole time.
Alright, what am I looking for?
Okay, so I have 3 vantage points of this area, and we have to spot. There's a difference. It's a spot the difference puzzle, but it's like a 3-dimensional thing.
Okay.
All right, so I'm looking from the east side.
Okay, so you're looking at the same thing from different angles.
Yes. Yeah. So basically, you can kind of tell. You can kind of use these 2 little red dots to help. So someone else is standing like right where this arrow is, and then someone else is standing like right here. And then we've got our cameras, and we have to spot the difference. So yeah, this is the east side.
Assuming the focus is like that, don't move the spot.
I can't hear what you're saying, sorry.
Go to the other angle.
Say that again?
Go to the other angle.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Alright, this is northwest. So we were like here looking this way.
Okay.
And then here's southwest. So we're kind of in the opposite. Yeah, the first perspective was here.
Okay, go to the first perspective again.
I feel like it's like super obvious and I'm just not finding it.
Okay, go northwest.
I've been kind of using this guy to like orient myself.
Go northwest again.
Nope.
And go eastern. Sorry, go southwestern now. It's the go to the eastern camera again.
See, I thought it was the trash.
It's the little girl.
See, but I clicked on her. Oh. Oh my god, I think this is it. She's our guide. Are we supposed to get all up close and personal? Oh, you know what it is? It's because I didn't click on her. I clicked on her absence in the other picture. Hey guys, I think I found it.
Huh?
Hey, where'd she go? Perhaps a look through the camera could provide you an answer.
How does that work, you think? Like AR or something? Who cares how it works? Just do it, yo. Alright. I still not seeing anything. You sure there was something there?
Viewing from the east may prove useful.
Oh, right. So, like, here-ish? See anything? Sure do, and it's creepy as all get out. Looks like a ghost. Hey, man, don't try and scare me like that. Most fascinating. And it looks like our spooky pal left us a dying message. Convenient. It's just the one letter. The letter P.
A perfectly presentable P.
We better let Rita know. On it. Well, that's all for back to Oise then?
I must say, I feel strange leaving this apparition here. How lonesome it must be to stand watch in one place without end.
Yeah, and people passing by not even knowing you're there. Whoever came up with this puzzle has some serious issues to work through. We did it! Okay, now I gotta like fix everything. That's all the letters. Took us long enough. We don't have much time left. And there's still one more riddle to solve.
There's 6 blanks. I guess the letters go there. And the clue is swim up the Onden River from the Shibuya River. Swim up the Onden River from the Shibuya River. And float down the Udagawa River and Shibuya River. Rivers? What do rivers have to do with anything? Alright, well, we need the Deep River Society to come back from Erasure to tell us. Oh, yeah, this was the original puzzle. The Shibuya River runs under Shibuya Station. What about the Onden River? Looks like it goes under Tower Records. The Udagawa River is obviously in Udagawa and runs under Tipsy Toasty Hall. And then it flows back into the Shibuya River. We got the E in Scramble Crossing, R at the Expressway Underpass, A at Tower Records, and P at Tipsy Toasty Hall. I think I get it. You probably follow the rivers in the clue and put the letters in as you pass each place you got them. Swim up the Onden River from Shibuya River, then float down the Udagawa River and Shibuya River. Okay, so the Onden River... Okay, I thought I got it, and then it brought me to this screen, and now I'm like, wait, what again? Okay, swim up the Oden River, which is the Tower Records. And Tower Records was E, right? Now I have to go back. I need him to tell me that again. Oh, it shows us. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Okay, so Tower Records was A. Oh, swim up the Oden River from Shibuya River. So is that EA? Then float down Udagawa and Shibuya. So PR. So I'm gonna try EAPR. Oh! We can do the same letter more than once. Okay. Swim up the Oden River from Shibuya. From Shibuya River. So R... Oh, Reaper. God damn it. Rango, you should have just, like, looked at these letters and told me, like... What was that?
Probably, yeah. It would either be a peer or Reaper.
Rango, guys, if Rango had just looked at the screen, I guarantee, if he just looked at the screen and saw the 6 blank letters and those four letters, he could have just told me. And now we'll never know. He can't just be all smart and be like, yo, it's Reaper.
I'm going to tell you about something that happened at the jazz game.
Okay. Apparently, so he went to a jazz game for work. A jazz basketball game. Because his work paid for it or whatever. And I need to remember to ask him about telling the story, so we'll come back to that later. Guys, I feel so stupid. Why didn't I didn't even look at the actual letters as letters. Oh god, that was the most obvious puzzle. That was so like elementary school level puzzle. You don't even have a puzzle. It's not even a puzzle to solve. I got something. Yes, I got it right. But now there's a target. Okay, I also feel like he could have just guessed Reaper from the beginning without us bothering to do all the clues. Yes, I got it right. And now there's a target for us to take down. I have to get outside. The door's unlocked. Oh my god. Guys, that took me like an hour. That should not have taken me that long. Why did I take that long? I'm so embarrassed. Yeah, Rean Dude!
I'm glad to see you free and well.
And I'm glad to be out. Thanks, guys.
'Twas not merely by our efforts alone, however.
You mean someone was helping you out?
So it would seem, even the Reapers showed us considerable favor.
Let's save the rundown for later, yo. This ain't over yet.
Huh?
It's not. Didn't we just complete the mission? Not quite. We have to get to Scramble Crossing now. Should be a target there. Once that's taken care of, then we're done.
Victory is nearly within our grasp.
Wait, what about Kanan? Yeah. She made it out. How are you holding up? Oh, when us escape, we can help you. Sounds good. How are you holding up?
Just got out, so I can help you if you need it.
Oh, thank God. No thanks, just got out a minute ago.
Good to hear. The Ruin Bringers and Pure Hearts are already out and about too. All that's left is the target. May the best team win.
Good luck to both of us.
Mm-hmm.
All set? Then let's get to the Scramble Crossing. I feel like I said that wrong. That's fine. I'm blind reading all of this, so... Blind as in, like, cold. I'm cold reading all this. That's the word. Cursed Croaker. Draw in enemies with a black hole that damages all foes caught inside. Colliding enemies deal heavy damage to each other. That sounds amazing. And it's an Uber pin, so of course.
Let's move.
Let's go!
Huh?
Yo, is that sleazeball? You mean Kubo? Yeah, can't say I was hoping to bump into him. But since he's here, there's something I would want to ask.
Yo.
Hey, yo, Gramps.
Well, if it ain't the Wicked Twisters.
You spying on us again? Must be sweet having such an easy gig.
Must be even sweeter running your mouth against somebody who ain't allowed to fight back. Just know that if they let me have a go, yous would. Sorry, I'm doing this wrong.
Just know if they let me have a go, yous would be last. Yous wouldn't last a second. Oh my God. Save it, Gramps. I want to ask you about something else. You's a Shinjuku Reaper, right?
Maybe I am. What's it to ya? Got a bone to pick?
More like a pin. What the hell is this thing?
Looks like a player pin to me.
Likely story, but I ain't buying it. What you get out of bringing living people here to play your bogus game?
Yeesh.
Good question. It would appear you called his bluff. Should have figured an ex-player like you would notice something was up. But unfortunately, the finer details are above my pay grade.
Yeah.
You expect us to believe that?
Easy there, kid. Don't shoot the delivery guy.
So the brass ain't tell you nothing, huh?
No, but I got my suspicions.
Could you tell us what they are then?
You see, a hothead like Sheba's gonna get bored if all the players are pipsqueaks.
What, he's got the Ruin Bringers?
But one tough team does not an interesting game make.
And that's to say nothing of the fact that we ain't even seen that leader in action yet.
So,
which, by the way, okay, never mind. I'm not gonna get into my theories yet.
So instead of sitting around waiting for stronger players to show up, why not scatter some special pins around the RG and shorten the wait?
I see.
In other words, your previous lecture about maximizing productivity was essentially a pretense.
Sorry about it. And what is it that makes these pins so special?
Well, in layman's terms, it takes the psychic powers you all possess and uses them to transfer your existence from one plane to the other.
Did anyone else get that?
In other words, they send people with powers from the RG to the UG.
And here yous are.
Hmm.
So you're saying we're hot stuff, huh? Compared to the talentless hacks, maybe. Well, we know how strong yous really are if you manage to leave your mark on this game. But we've been completely erased from the RG. Even if we win the game, is there any way to go back? I'm sure Shiva could swing that for yous. He ain't your run-of-the-mill Reaper after all. Meaning... Ha! Like you'd be able to understand even if I told yous. Bold of you to assume we understood anything else you said.
I actually feel like I'm doing the wrong accent for him, but it's fine.
My advice, don't go sticking your noses where they ain't belong and let the GM do what he does best. All you kids gotta worry about is getting results. And with that, I'm out of here. Yeah. Yet another kind soul offering little advice aside from keep playing the game. If only it wasn't completely rigged against us.
Hey, today it wasn't. Just saying.
Shiva must be real sadist to get off of Shiva must be a real sadist to get off of seeing us struggle like this.
Wouldn't be surprised. The Reaper's pretty sick, yo. I guess he really is looking for a team stronger than the Ruin Bringers.
I see.
He's doubtless grown tired of their dominance by now. Otherwise, I fail to see why he would enact such desperate measures to find new recruits.
You mean he really wants the Ruin Bringers to lose? Sure don't look like he wants them to win.
Perhaps then he wants to see such strong psych wielders experience the disgrace of defeat.
Really?
Dang, he's like some kind of sadist. That's what I just said.
Then I suppose the discussion has come full circle.
He's right though. Them Reapers are pretty sick. Wait, we're circling back again. Let's just get on with this mission, shall we? Make sure we're nice and ready for the final day.
This is the place. I said something nearby.
Ooh, T-Rex. But that's our target. Bring it on! We're taking you down. Those points are gonna be all ours.
I guess I could go a round or two.
Okay, so should we go after the frog? I'm gonna go after the frogs first
together.
and try to just dodge the T-Rex. With the kind of pins I have right now.
Exquisite timing.
Masterfully done.
Oh, shit!
Just doing my job.
That is not a joke. Okay. Okay, so being in the air is actually a bad idea with this T-Rex. God. I'm probably gonna let him kill me. I'm not gonna be able to do this with the things I have.
Nailed it.
Indeed.
Okay, I have to think about this. Okay, you need to be something else. I need to give you natural puppy stuff. I'm gonna keep you because that helps with the frogs a lot. Although I've got these Uber pins. Okay, I'm gonna give you an Uber pin. I never did finish this one. None of these are mastered. So I can switch them over to... Okay, we're gonna give him Tiger Pumps, and then... Oh, whoops, that's not what I want to do. Okay, brand. Okay, so I don't have anything to request, which means you can just be whatever I want you to be, basically. Okay, so let's switch you back. Oh, no, that's the knockdown one. Can't wear any of these, Beat. You need more. Okay, we're actually gonna... I feel like that one might be not a bad idea. Okay. Natural puppy. Oh no, tiger, tiger! Shoot, okay. Slightly increases attack. And you're too much. Okay, so I can wear you though. You're the only tiger pant. Ah! 82! I'm not even that far away. I could fully grind for that if I wanted to. Rango. Just said kinky. We'll try that because I am using ice. So let's see if I can freeze them. This might be a bad idea. Okay. I can't wear any of you, so, you know, that's fine. What am I wearing? Ooh, I'm gonna keep those shoes on. That's awesome. And we're keeping that. Okay, and I think we're gonna keep everything else. This isn't leveled at all, though, is the sad part. So we'll try it, but... I think it was a good call to go for the frogs.
It's game time, yo.
Let's keep it going.
I definitely shouldn't have used both of those at the same time, though. That's for sure.
You're done for. Freeze.
Follow me, yo.
Perfecto.
Leave it to me, yo.
We're on a roll.
Let's keep it up.
No foes can fell me.
Or me.
Ha! Dodge! Oh, except I didn't dodge that. Shit. That's gonna hurt. Okay, we did it. Guys, that was instant. We did it. Noise erased. Hey!
Worse, you feel?
No, not a star. I think I because I let him get that one attack in. I got too much damage. That like was insta level up. Look at that. All right, let's find out.
Ha! And stay down.
That should have earned us a ton of points, yo.
Yeah, plus we kept ahead of the other teams in the mission.
Albeit with outside assistance. Lady Kanan's doing, I presume.
Oh, so you finally decided to do whatever it takes? Maybe you're more wicked than I thought.
You again.
Oh, don't look too happy to see me. So, spill the tea. What did I miss?
Why should we tell you?
Eesh, I was just asking.
Just another day at the old grind, really. Doing what we can to make it home.
Really? And you think buddying up with the Shibuya crew will help?
You seem quite concerned by our connection with them.
Hey, I'm just looking out for you guys. Wouldn't want them giving you any big ideas.
What? So you can brainwash us instead? You know, the last game already left a bad taste in my mouth. But you Shinjuku Reapers really make me sick, yo.
Oh, you're making me blush.
Here we go. The Wicked Twisters wipe the floor with today's target, but the top spot belongs to the Ruin Bringers.
Same shit, different day.
For real. Something's up.
Here's hoping for something new tomorrow.
For once, I concur.
This game really gets you down, though. No matter how hard you try, it's never enough.
Right? Might as well just give up.
Aren't you supposed to tell us to keep playing?
Maybe. But you don't stand a chance at getting home either way.
But I have so much to live for! So many games to play!
Oh, cry me a river.
Can you tell us what Shiba wants with us already? Is he just waiting to erase everyone but the Ruin Bringers?
Beats me.
Figures. That kind of info's probably above your pay grade.
That was rather vicious.
Yeah.
Think he got that one from Kubo.
Yeah.
Ooh, the fangs are finally coming out. You're not gonna stop there, are you? It's about time you sink your teeth into this game. You either play hard or you go home. Oops, forgot that last one's off the table.
Oh.
Later, losers.
Didn't really inspire much confidence, did she?
Lot of unkind words being thrown at each other here.
Still think we can pull this thing off?
I don't know.
Hey, did you ever get a hold of your friend Swallow?
Yeah, I did. We talked.
Took you long enough. So what'd they say? Are they here playing the game with us?
Yeah. No clue who they are, though. Except that they're not one of us.
I mean, I could have told you that.
The thing is, if we do escape this week, we're gone.
Which means Swallow's on their own next week, and you're worried they might not make it.
They've always been there for me. So I really want to be there for them too, you know?
I mean, why not just send them a good luck text or something? I know it sucks, but what else can you do? Anyway, we'll figure it out tomorrow.
Yeah. I hope so.
So my theory, I'm probably wrong. Hold on, let's get through this.
You.
Shoka, dear. What's going on, Ayano? Tell me, how did you pass the time today?
Huh?
What's that supposed to mean? I was merely concerned you might have been up to something dangerous. Nope. Can you look me in the eye and say that? Oh, as she like pulls her hood over. Isn't once enough? Although I did get some exciting news. And what might that be? Just that this game might be heating up real soon.
Still a few things I gotta look into, though. I'll keep you posted. I see. Well, don't do anything I wouldn't do. I won't. You worry too much. Later. What an unpleasant surprise. Oh dear. Come to interrogate us again with your ill-gotten intel. Oh dear, what does that mean? Inversion. No! The pure hearts!
Guys? He's not moving.
Hey, come on, brother! Stay with us, yo!
Huh? Who are they talking about?
I was not prepared for such tragedy today.
Guess you should fear the Reapers.
Is that Motoy?
Uh-oh. Day 6.
Hope that wasn't a sign of what's to come.
Of course it's a sign of what's to come. Come on, this isn't your first rodeo. I appreciate snaps, but anyway, okay, I'll keep going.
You good?
I had another vision.
Vision?
Yeah, of the future. Sometimes they just pop into my head. Can't really explain why, though.
Yeah, beat.
Like a bad dream.
That's right,
but
this is our
more
first time
ominous.
telling him about that, isn't it? Like a bad dream.
What precisely did you see?
I saw Motoy lying there.
Oh, dang.
Our daily tidings?
Maybe that vision of yours got something to do with today's mission, yo.
Expand your turf and aim for total control, or erase the target and aim for the top. Today's target is...
No way. How could they?
Yep.
This cannot be!
Shoka.
Oh, shit! So this is a Neku, but for Shoka. Oh,
Like our
boy.
Shoka?
I assumed Reapers were exempt from being made targets.
Me too, boss.
That's harsh.
I don't believe I was speaking to you.
Of course you weren't.
Why would they do this?
Think it's because of all that stuff Kitty Girl said yesterday?
Perhaps her remarks won the Game Master's ire.
Yep.
Certainly didn't get on our good side.
I worry our chances of besting a Reaper in combat are rather slim. And knowing this particular Reaper...
There's no way she'll go down without a fight.
That's even better, yo! Don't know about y'all, but I am pumped!
Yeah,
That
go.
makes one of us.
Aight, let's bounce, team!
I know Shoka's a Reaper, but how tough is she?
I don't know, man. I hope we actually
that
get to
was
fight
her
her,
I
and she's
saw in
actually
my
a boss
vision.
fight. If that was her I saw in my...
Then she's at least tough enough to take down Motoy. If I can figure out when and where they face off, maybe I can stop them from fighting. It's Motoy!
Hey. Rapidly, I was able to be of assist. Okay, God, guys.
Wait,
Oh no.
that was him?
That was you. Oh my God, thank you so much. De nada, senor. Did you hear about the special bonus for taking out today's target? Personally, I think it sounds too good to be true.
Like a trap.
You might be right. Stay safe. Es cierto. I'll do my best to keep helping you guys. I'm butchering this. Keep in touch and stay out of trouble, mi amigo.
If you want your wet clothes to dry, hang them where water's in short supply.
Oh, that's his voice? Okay. Will do. Good luck, my toy.
He's got a point. No telling what'll happen today. Better keep my wits about me.
Oh, we're starting from Center Street today, huh?
And so it begins.
Now then.
Sup, players? I'm never gonna believe this, but you gotta duke it out in another Scram Slam today. This guy again.
Right.
We're gonna have some blistering battles, let me tell you. Why? Cause the Booyah's been split into a messy 3 areas this time around. Oh shit, that, okay. We're just gonna completely cut off the Varia Beauties, that's fine. Sitting tight and waiting for the storm to blow over ain't gonna cut it. You've gotta go all out offense if you wanna win today. And try not to forget about the juicy target kits. So this is why they made a target, because like if we all actually decide to get along and face down the target, keep it real and I'll see you on the other side. Also, this forces the Ruin Bringers to actually participate today, because they don't participate in the territorial wars, but they can participate in a boss fight battle, that's for sure. Oh, I just got booped by Bebabot. I hope you feel loved and appreciated. Keep it real and I'll see you on the other side.
A mere 3 areas.
Oh, I get it. So it's only those 3 areas are the only... Okay, that's not what I was reading from that map. We better get a move on or we're gonna be erased. Yeah, I don't like the sound of that.
One of those areas must also be home to today's target.
Not like we're gonna have much time to just look for Shoki.
Well, that is true. I cannot recall asking for your input.
Have a good night. Oh, have a good night, Hops. I'm actually almost done. So, because I usually call it at the end of once we're done with the voice stuff. Yes. Just leave the fighting to me, yo. That way I can leave the thinking to y'all. Sounds good. You know, V, when you smile, it feels like everything's gonna be just fine. Oh, nice. Yeah, have a good night. Have a good night, Hobbs. Thanks for sticking around. Alright, yeah, so we got a third scramble going for next stream. I might try and stream tomorrow, but if it ends up not happening, then Thursday is the day we get to do another scramble, so that's exciting. Alright, Wicked Twisters begin with Center Street as their home turf. Remember those hints we got yesterday? Yeah, that was Matoy. He was trying to help us. No kidding. Maybe he's not so bad after all. Yeah, let's like Matoy for, before we try to kill him. Okay. Alright, so that's it for today. This definitely should have been a shorter stream because I spent way longer solving those puzzles than I care to admit. Okay, I'm just gonna do one more save. Perfect. Alright, thank you guys so much for sticking around. I hope you all have had a good time. Today, yeah, this was a fun puzzle day for me. I at least had more fun with this puzzle than I did yesterday's puzzle. I wouldn't even call yesterday so much. I mean, I guess it was a puzzle, but yeah. So we have more. So tomorrow's going to. If I stream tomorrow, it'll be a grind fest. So feel free to just come and chat because it's just gonna be lots of fighting. So, but there's gonna be a lot of story. There's definitely gonna be a lot of story dump probably happening tomorrow as well, or in the next stream. So I'm kind of really excited about that. This is gonna be fun. Look at it. Shoka's a target. I have a feeling she's gonna be a really fun boss fight, and by fun, like she's probably gonna beat me up, but I can't wait. So, yeah, I think that's all we got going on today. We're probably gonna raid Pando because I feel like I know she's like a regular. I raid her regularly, but it's actually been a while since I've raided her. So we're gonna raid Pando. But I am gonna just check. Actually, let me just check through and make sure. But there's no one else like that I usually follow. Yeah, we're gonna
And it looks like she's playing Mario Party, so good times to be had. And do it. Yeah, have a good night. I'm sure you'll see me around on the waifu Discord, that's for sure. Yes. Yep. See you guys. We'll send the raid over in just a sec. Just want to say goodbye. I still don't have an end card. I should make that at least. Oh well.
I don't tell myself to get such a reputation. And if my only line is the lonely star above, I might be asking you for some consolation. But sure, I know this is the only star. Are you having a wonderful The condo party is doing great. I was with you tonight. Shadow egg. I'll push myself forward without hesitation. Folks, you should go check out Sheets, by the way. She's just a pleasant streamer who's a lot of fun to watch, and you should go give her a follow. You're making great progress playing Neo The World Ends With You. I'm currently on the first week, day, oh, this is a sad roll. Day, 5, I think? This should be illegal. It's just the Mario Party, I think. Oh yeah, I'll take that.
Okay, we're gonna turn off the device.
Yes, I think, you know, okay, so I love modern JRPGs so much. But I have to say,
I didn't actually end the stream for me, so see ya.
I find